Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Deb Purcell. This is my husband, Rick. We're from healteachlove.org. And today is Saturday, December 17th, 2022. And this is our pet healing. And as Philip mentioned earlier, we will do pets first, anyone with pets that need healing. And if any humans need healing after that, we will gladly do healing on humans. Rick and I, just to give you a little background and very briefly, Rick and I discovered that we were healers after my husband went through a couple of events after I was doing decrees and asking my guides to help me find my joy. My husband was asleep in the next room, and as I was raising my vibration doing decrees every night, I didn't realize that it was raising his vibration at the same time. Shortly after that, he started seeing orbs, and then he started seeing angels and angelic beings. It just blew his third eye open and scared him, frankly, when he started seeing Jesus standing next to him as he was brushing his teeth. And then he started seeing fairies and other things.
Yeah.
Then the white light came during the daytime as he was laying down trying to take a nap, and his body started vibrating, and the pure white light of Creator came and merged with him. After that, I started getting downloads when he would be scanning somebody that was sick, and I started getting downloads and seeing inside people's bodies. And as they were being healed, he was the healer. I would just see it and start getting the information. So through a friend that channeled for us, Archangel Michael told us that we were healers, that we were a team. He healed. I saw the information and would tell the person. We also see their past lives. We can tell if they're lying to us. Many other things. And
Same higher self.
we have the same higher self. We share the same higher self in this life. And that's our story in a nutshell. As they teach us as we go forward, they give us messages and teach us and guide us along the way. Creator does. And we started doing these healing sessions with our colleague, Philip Barrow.
Not me?
Yes.
Thank you, Deb. Thanks for that. I've been healing since I was 5-year-old. The first healing was on my goldfish. It had died for 2 days, and I brought it back to life. I was only 5, and my hands glowed. Never glowed since, but I always thought everyone could do that. I thought it was just a natural ability, if you know what I mean. But everyone can do, but you do need to train up a little bit for it. I remember when my girls, when they were 7 and 10, brought their hamster, and it was on its last legs kicking. And it was 2.5 years old, and they said, "Dad, we know you're a great healer," which when your daughters are saying that, you've got to be a great healer then, haven't you? And I brought it back to life, and it lived till it was 5, which is probably a world record for hamsters. I've also was healing a dog where I work next door, and he was just about to put it down, and it came back to life. It started being a youngster again. Are you okay, Deb?
It's YouTube. Hold on. I'm turning the speaker off. There you go. Sorry about that.
You're welcome. So I was healing next door's dog. He was 15, quite old for a medium to big size dog. And I got him another 2 years. So everything's possible. If we can believe everything is possible, it normally manifests it through. But I love doing these because every time there's a new experience for all of us. And I've got my oracle cards if you want them. I've also got my shung light, which protects us from attacks, and also my crystal ball, which also protects us from any attacks on the internet. Just to let you know if anyone gets worried, because anyone can see this. Over to you, Deb.
We're ready to go.
Yeah.
So I would, if you don't mind, I'd like to start with our little girl who's really, 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 really ill.
Deb, do you think we could do it at the beginning and at the end? Because obviously we'll be at the end. We're in the zone, aren't we? So she can have 2 lots. Yeah.
You want to? Yeah, that's fine. I want to share her picture. Her name is Maxine, but I don't think she recognizes her name. She just goes by Kitty. Let me bring her up.
How old is she, Deb?
15. It's so hard for me. I get so emotional about these cats that I care for.
They do say it's harder to do yo.
The veterinarian said she's in kidney failure, so that's why I just feel like there's something I'm missing. picking up that she's heartbroken. I think she misses her Brooke and
Yeah, I think so
Layla.
too. We'll be there next Friday. What are you picking up, Phil?
I think once she knows that she's going to see, is it your granddaughter? I think she'll pick up. I'm trying to give a message in her head.
Thank you.
It is missing your cats that you lost.
She's very attached to my 34-year-old granddaughter and her daughter. Her and the dog are really attached. That's why they're here together.
The dog's doing fine though.
Yeah, the dog's very healthy.
A little too healthy.
I checked the card actually. He's got an extra blessings off the angels, so that'll be good.
Right.
I didn't pick her. I think it's just she's very sad.
Yeah. Thank
She just needs to eat.
Yeah.
She's just, I mean, she's so bony and skinny. She's just deteriorating. One day I thought she was just going to die in my arms. She just her paws, she just wasn't even lifting her head.
Shave a little bit.
Mm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we'll do it again at the end.
All right.
Before you got here, Lily, there was Victoria for Bobby.
Yeah, I have
Oh, did
her.
you see that? Okay.
No, she wrote again, so I have
Okay.
her.
Okay.
And yeah, and then that's it. And then wrote Linda.
Okay, great. Then you have it all. You have it all.
Good.
Hello, everybody. I just wanted to say hi.
Hi,
Hi.
Linda.
You can see why I'm going to stay off camera. I just barely brushed my hair today.
You look fine.
What are we doing for?
We're doing Victoria.
Oh, okay.
All right, Bobby, rather.
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
Uh,
You guys need Bobby's picture or oh good?
I think I'm okay.
I'm okay. We've done Bobby so many times, we know him by heart.
Bill, do you want the picture?
no, I'm okay. It's imprinted in my mind.
Yes.
Having his cute little face imprinted in your mind is nice. He's actually sleeping now. He's exhausted.
I think he's got a toothache.
He has more than that.
I know, but he's got a toothache too.
Remember that dog that attacked him?
Yeah.
Just he nipped part of his like nose a little bit, so just a small little hole in there, and that's why he's like having allergies and stuff like that, and like easier, to run and stuff. And there were some damages done to his jaws and teeth back then, But overall, he was good. He lost a couple of teeth from that attack.
How is he eating? Is he eating good?
When he's not well, he's not eating good. He ate very little yesterday. And the last week when you guys healed him, he actually didn't eat much for a couple of days. That's why he was hungry. But after he got healing, he ate a lot that day. But if he's having toothache, he may not really want to eat. I don't know if you have this problem when you're walking the dogs outside, because it gets dark early now for us over here.
Yeah.
But when I walk him, he would regularly just pause and look around, like just pause, like as if something is there, but I can't see them, whatever that's there outside. And it is dark, but sometimes he would refuse to walk. I'm not even sure if anything happened to him when he was outside, if he got implanted, or because he's been throwing himself down, literally like twitching, agitated. He has a rash. He scraped his groin area, outside, the salt and everything like that. It was heavily salted out there because we have a school nearby. So walking him out there in the winter is just a bad idea. But if he doesn't get walked, he's not happy. So, we're going to get some snow the next couple of days. It has thawed out, but, more snow coming.
I don't see any implants.
That's good then. Is it possible to heal the area, like the groin area, or I've
been trying to do toothache.
Okay, yeah. He has a few things. So he's like going like this all the time, and he's crying and he's in pain and barking very loud. And sometimes he will be looking at something and he will, get scared and stuff because there's always some beings coming around, maybe ones he's not too familiar with.
Well, his problem is the tooth is infected, and it's infected going down, draining it into his stomach. So when that happens, it's in his bloodstream. So that's why we've got to do this healing first.
Okay, fair enough.
the same thing as if a human had an abscessed tooth that was draining. Bad.
Understood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to see him resting right now and when not agitated at all.
All I see apart from his toothache's the biggest problem. I can't see how else.
Agree.
His
So-
last night he, I checked him and he, made his groin area red, if you know what I mean, his PP, So, and he kept
It could be the teeth infection
that
going
thing.
into his blood and in his system. But we've done healing on it. See how it goes.
It's in his bloodstream. In other words, it's like an infection. So we've done healing. So
So
Give
that
it-
should help relieve the.
yes,
Take a little time.
yeah, give it at least a day and a half
Mhm.
just to work through.
How's he drinking?
He's
Drinking.
drinking. He's
Yeah,
drinking.
that's
Because
good.
he's not eating that much, and yesterday he didn't really eat much at all. But when he's hungry, like last week when he said he was hungry, I fed him before Zoom and I gave him food immediately after, and he ate. And that day he ate so much because he was so starving. It will probably be a couple of days before he has the appetite to eat again. Like
Maybe within 24 hours.
yeah, hopefully earlier. Like yeah.
Manifest it earlier.
Oh, definitely.
Don't manifest a delay of it.
Yeah, I wasn't able to sleep the whole night because he's so distressed. He's barking. It wasn't just like the whole night.
What was he barking at?
He's agitated. He's in pain, and he keep going like this. His in a sitting position and going like this and throwing himself, getting into almost like seizure reaction. He's reacting to it. It's like an allergic reaction. Throwing himself all over and very distressed, very, very distressed. And it was like this nonstop for the whole night and part of the day yesterday, and the signs were showing for a few days, little bits here and there, but it just got worse. It got so bad like overnight yesterday.
The card I got him was playfulness, chat to children, so he needs a bit of play.
Yeah,
So when he's distressed, why don't you play with him instead of just because it might put his mind off a little bit.
well, he doesn't really play, but he did come to me and I did give him hugs and kisses and a few petting, but not when he is in that position and that condition, like literally every moment. You understand? He was literally like throwing himself around, throwing himself on the floor. Everywhere he goes, he's like literally throwing himself and going like this, and in distress, barking, and I don't know if something is messing with him or whether he just feels so uncomfortable and he's in pain, a lot of pain, a lot of discomfort. Because what made it worse is when I checked.
Did you try healing?
I did try healing, but it gets him calmed down. Only
What did you actually do?
all I did was, because I didn't think about the jaw area. I was more focused on what he was having problem with down there. So maybe I helped heal down there, but didn't do up there. The jaw area. Because when I looked at him, I checked him, and his pee-pee has a rash on it because he keeps scraping himself like outside the pavement and stuff, and there's salt on it and there's chemicals in it. We don't use the ones that my dad bought. They're not pure salt. They have chemicals in it. And so I assumed that there was something going on with that area because of the the salt, but I may have healed that area, but it's still itchy.
All you have to do is put your hands to his head, take out any unwanted energies and bring it into yourself, and then ground it. Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of directing one area, just do the head, because then the nervous system tracks into where any unwanted energies are, and just take it off him. Yeah.
I knew that he had his jaw issues, but that time, because I didn't think at that time he's not eating because of his jaw. He was so distressed from the bottom part of him that he just, he, at least to me, he was showing how much he hated it. Because even if he wasn't doing that, he was still eating like, the day before. He was still eating a good amount. It's just yesterday it just picked up with all that pain that went downward from, like you said, from the abscess or whatever you call that. But yeah, I will try to heal him that way, because you know me, I don't know how to heal properly.
We'll see how he does.
We all do.
Yeah.
We all do.
Yeah. Did you give him a card already?
Yeah, I said it was children. He needs a bit of play. But I'll give you another one. You say stop.
Oh, okay. Stop, please.
This is for you. Trust.
Mm.
Wait one sec. I've got to admit. Yeah, trust. So you just trust that everything's fine. I think that's what it's basically saying.
I have learned a lot these last few months, and learning to trust and surrender, and that's more important than other things, if you know what I mean.
But let them past lessons go.
Yeah.
And I do think don't look at the worst scenario. You do look at the worst scenario with everything, and that can start manifesting the worst scenario anyway. Yeah. When I take my dog out, I'm not bothered. I'm not a nice pet owner.
Actually, when you take your dogs out, does your dog he just stops? He just stops.
Dogs do that. Ours either wanders off or stops, because he can see something. He can see spirits. He can see all sorts of things. It doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't have to be bad what he's seeing. He just sees more. They see more than us. That's all.
Because what's interesting is, before all those things happened, all the bad things happened in this last couple of years, he used to just take me to the park, take me anywhere he wants. He doesn't stop. He decides where he goes, and I let him take me. But ever since the attacks happened, he keep going zigzag, literally. He'd walk up and then go somewhere else. He sees something, and then, because he was literally attacked in his own neighborhood, like in different places. And so
you're carrying the past there.
Yeah.
That card just said don't do that. And you just explaining. So don't look at the past problems.
I won't look at that in that sense, but what I'm saying is he built up a pattern, Bobby.
Yeah.
And so I trust he knows where to take me, if you know what I mean. But that's what happened. That's basically how he walks these days, just zigzagging, like literally. When you're going down the block, he could be going back and forth because he wants to avoid something, and I don't know what he's.
Or he just wants to look like that. Oh. You're manifesting what you think he does. You don't quite know. Yeah. So look at the positive side. He just likes to walk zigzag.
He has never done that before. He's really a straightforward guy. If you know what I mean.
Thank you, Victoria.
Thank you.
Thanks, Victoria.
Who's that?
We have somebody that thinks, remember?
Deb, can I just cut off for 30 seconds? I've just got to let the dog out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unless I'm clearing up after it.
Who let the dog out? I knew Frankie would do that. You're on mute. You're on mute, Frankie. We can't. I can see you.
I love it. I love that song. Hi. Good to be here.
Yeah, thank you. We haven't seen you in a while.
I've been busy with hurricanes over here in Florida.
We're going to be in Florida
next week.
Oh, really? When?
Next week.
Oh my gosh, what part? I'm in Port Orange, guys.
Jacksonville.
That's like 2.5 hours away. I would love to come by and just give you a hug.
Come by. Come by.
Please. Oh my gosh.
Please. In an Airbnb. I'll send me a private message on Facebook with your number. I'll give you mine. I actually have a Florida phone number.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, he's a Florida boy.
Oh, I should have known better.
All of our kids and grandkids, the boys and our grandkids live there.
Oh, how beautiful! It's the last couple of days have been freezing. Believe it or not, freezing it's really not freezing. It's great.
It's brisk. 53 degrees here in Phoenix.
Oh wow! It gets that cold in Phoenix? I never knew that.
It gets down to the 30s too. We have snow, and Sedona's all white.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we have the hurricanes and just doing the mission.
Honey, we know.
I know. Thank you. I love you.
We got married in Florida. We got married in Florida 41 years ago.
Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, I love it here. It's very peaceful, especially being next to the ocean. There's something about being next to the ocean just really just aligns you instantly, you know?
Yeah, we got a long haul to get there.
Yeah.
You do? Well, Deb, when are you planning on coming in? And that way I'll make sure I put it on my account. Or we'll private message.
Well,
I'll private message.
yes, yeah.
Next Friday.
Yeah, I'll shoot
Hopefully
you over
we'll
myself.
get there by Friday because we're leaving Wednesday.
Oh, okay, cool, perfect. Yeah, because yeah, I would love to see you guys. I would love that. That'd be a great Christmas gift for me because I'm pretty much solo. You know, everybody's doing their own thing, but I'll be meditating most likely in my own little world.
Yeah, we'll be there for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Cool. Plenty of time then. I'm honored. Thank you.
Lily, is she doing it today? Yeah.
We're ready for the next one, Lily. Sorry, everybody.
Deb, was that a planned wedding, by the way, or were you just having a few drinks? 51 years ago, you said.
41.
Yeah.
41. Oh, yeah.
It was a fun wedding.
Yeah. Was it planned?
Are they ever?
I did drink at our wedding.
Yeah. You're in the hospital too.
I actually ended up in the emergency room.
That was a good wedding then.
A honeymoon to remember.
Oh yeah.
And my nurse was a guy from Scotland. His name was Scotty.
Beat me up, Scotty.
Scotty from Scotland. Yeah, I overdosed on powdered, you know, those powdered aspirin. And I didn't realize I was allergic. And I kept taking them because I had a headache.
Oh wow.
My boys were little, my 3 boys, and one of them kept getting into everything. I kept saying, "Stay clean," because I had to get myself ready. Got the boys ready in the little ties, and Michael kept taking off. My youngest, Michael, who now has 8 children. Wow. Yes. And he started a fire. That was the day he started a fire across the street in a field on our wedding day. It was just, it was a day to remember.
We could write a book on what.
You should.
On the
You
kids.
should, I'm sure.
We have 4 boys. Monsters.
They were.
Monsters. How we survived.
Yeah. They're not easier. I don't know what anybody's saying about that, but
They were terrors.
Yeah.
And-
Lily, who's up next?
Yes.
Actually, it's not about. I am next, but it's not about my pet. It's about the wasp I have in the room.
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll do that at the end.
Oh, we do the pets first, then we'll do you.
Okay. Then we have Susan for Shanti.
Susan?
I was just going to say, depends on other wasp pets.
Yeah, and you have another kind of pet that's not of this world, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yes. So should I, let's see, can I share my screen to show you the picture? Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, I will do that right
Everybody
now.
has share capabilities. I've turned it on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Shanti.
We've met Shanti before.
Yeah, I have another one up. Wait, where's it here?
Eyes
There.
open there. That's a better one. Yeah.
With his eyes open. Yeah, this is from a few years ago. He's just been throwing up lately. Like yesterday, he kind of had like a projectile vomiting moment, but he's been just kind of sleeping a lot, kind of going off by himself to nap, and just doesn't have the vitality, or energy sometimes. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't, I guess, but it just seems like maybe something's going on with him throwing up and everything.
Is he keeping anything down? 'Cause it
Yes,
seems like-
yeah, he eats just fine.
No, is it staying down though if he's vomiting?
It is staying down, and so it hasn't been like all the time. So he's not like in dire straits, I wouldn't say, but I'm just wondering, just if his kidneys. I mean, I've had cats, with kidney disease, with diabetes. I've kind of gone through, and cancer. I've gone through the gamut with cats, but so he doesn't seem like terribly, like ill or anything.
How old?
But just not quite himself, or what I would know of him. So, and he was originally like the neighborhood tomcat who adopted me, and so I don't know his exact age.
How old is he, Susan?
Pardon?
I don't know, because
Yeah.
he showed up on my doorstep one day and wouldn't leave for 2 weeks, and eventually I let him in into my life and got him defleed and dewormed and fixed and everything. But he was like a neighborhood tomcat. But I think my neighbor, I had a friend who was a animal communicator at the time who, he basically got abandoned. And I think it was the house 2 doors down from me that I think was like a single bachelor guy who retired.
7 or 8 years old. I don't think he's old.
Oh, I would have thought he was older, because I mean, for probably about 8 years, I saw a orange cat like roaming around my woods, but he would never come close to me, or come up to me or anything. And then he showed up. I want to say, how old was he? I want to say like 2016. Yeah, probably like 6 years ago he showed up. But he could have been young. He could have been, different from...
I think he's a kitten of the one that you saw. I don't think he's...
Oh, that could be.
I think he's from a litter, like yeah.
Yeah, he could have been, like a year and a half or whatever.
This is what I'm being told, that he's like 7 or 8 years old. About, I want to say more, almost 8. He's not quite 8 years old.
Okay, well that's good.
They're telling me April he'll be 8.
Deb,
I'm getting what?
I'm getting something link attached to him. I'm not sure what it is. I think something's attached to him. Is he drained a lot lately?
Yes.
Yeah, he just seems like he's sleeping a lot. Yeah, like not
Have a
as
look at his left
energetic.
eye compared with his right.
What was that?
His left eye is saying something, speaking to me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've actually had an eye scan where you can see your like ancestors around your iris. I had somebody do a scan.
I don't want mine in my eyes.
But they took like close-up pictures of my eyes, and you can actually like see faces like around your iris. It's pretty wild.
Sometimes
somebody sees faces in your eyes. You've got people inside you.
No, she had a certain, like she was like the first one in my state that did this type of scanning, but it was like, she had whole technology, whole methodology around this type of thing, but it's like ancestral influences or things that can be in your eyes, like
influences. Well,
not like living in you.
I actually can see people inside like I've seen people inside people's eyes.
Oh, that's I suppose if they're attached. No, this is like just something that naturally occurs like in your eyeballs, I guess, where you can see it's like like see ancestor faces or influences or something like around the eye. And there's a whole methodology around this woman who did it to me at like a holistic expo, and she said she was the first one in the state certified to do this. And I'm like, okay, it was pretty interesting. So
do you want a scanner? And it's either an implant or an attachment. I'm just getting the message. There's something stealing energy.
Oh yeah, scan. You mean for him?
Yeah.
Scan him, please.
What's his name?
Shanti.
Shanti.
Boy.
Isn't Shanti a girl's name?
What was that?
Shanti's a girl's name.
Shanti is
well,
Does
he's
he not
a boy.
know?
Well, he's the one that told me his name. When I first brought him in, I thought he was a female, and I separated him from my other 2 cats at the time. I had 2 other cats that have since passed, and kept them in my sunroom. And I heard the name Sherry in my head, and when I first brought him in, and then the next morning, I noticed he was a fully intact tomcat, and he had tapeworm on his behind. So anyway, in my head, telepathically, I was like, well, what? So what's your real name? And I got the name Shawnee, like the Native American tribe, and the name Shanti. And then like within 15 minutes later, I was just looking online at like articles about feral cats or, things like that. And I came across an article that was about this woman that started like a feral cat, sanctuary basically. And the sanctuary was called Shanti something. And she started it for her daughter, Shawnee. So I saw both names in an article, like within 15 minutes of getting the names in my head. So I'm like, but I just felt drawn to Shanti, which means, peace and tranquility in Sanskrit, which he is not always peaceful and tranquil. So it's kind of a funny name, but he is definitely a lover boy. And I have 2 girl cats as well. And they both love him, and he gets along with them most time. Gets a little rambunctious, playful with them, but he's pretty gentle with them and stuff. So 2 girls are a little jealous of each other, but they still get along pretty well.
Is it an artificial attachment draining him, Phil?
I'm trying to locate.
Because it feels like it's a manufactured attachment. It's not like, it's like something that's draining. It's electronic, in other words.
They're normally partly, aren't they?
Maybe something within my house.
No, not you.
An attachment.
It's somebody else. It's taking from him, but they're manipulating it, taking his energy, manipulating it for their use without having to be inside him. You know what I mean? But it's not
sometimes it's even going for you, but going for your pet, if you get what I mean. By making your pet drained and worried, it's really going for you, because then you worry about your pet.
Yeah.
It's a bit like children and pets. They always go for the one your loved ones around.
Yeah, I mean, I try to affirm and visualize, and I should be sending healing more myself, but I try to, just state that they're healthy and, have health and vitality. I do that for myself too, but so I try not to go into fear or worry about it. But I just thought, since you're having the healing session today, I'd see what you guys are getting.
I think that's gone now. My pet's got rid of it, my spiritual pet. Well,
yeah, I don't feel it anymore. I don't see it anymore either.
Yeah, that's what was draining.
Yeah. Well, I call him my sunshine boy because, he feels like he's got golden light energy. I mean, not just his color, but yeah. He has a lot of love. And the gray one I had on the screen earlier, Emmy, I think, Deb, you said that I had a dolphin lifetime with her, and somebody else told me that she has Merlin energy around her, my gray one. But she's 18 and like perfectly healthy, and I've been very lucky with her. But she had a tooth infection when I first got her like 4 years ago, but it cleared up and she hasn't gotten it back, thankfully. But her jaw was like swollen, and I was really worried about her. I might have some helpful stuff to send you about kidney disease, because I kept one of my cats alive for like an extra 5 months by like healthy supplements and things, where if you want to explore any of that. So I did assisted feeding through a syringe. I did intravenous fluids. I did.
We did that's what we're doing.
Popping like pills that are health supplements.
The IV fluids that worked for about a week, and then all of a sudden it started coming right out of her again. It's not even staying in her. It's just pouring right out of her.
Okay. Have you tried assisted feeding?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing it right. That's when she started like hanging down and like.
Because I mixed it with like pumpkin puree, which I learned all this online, but I mixed it up in like a NutriBullet with pumpkin puree, like canned cat food, and I put some supplements that help with kidney disease that are natural, like supplements that help with kidney function, like mixed it into it, and then fed her through a syringe like 4 times a day, 5 times a day for like 5 months. Yeah. But they thought she'd be gone within the first month, and she lasted like 5 months. But I had to feed her through a syringe. It's not easy to do. But
they could never keep it up, because neither one of them are going to be home. They work all day long in different shifts. And
so it's not one of your cats?
It's not. It's my granddaughter's cats. And we're supposed to bring them home to them in Florida next Wednesday.
Okay.
That's why I said, if we can't heal her enough for that she's going to be a normal cat, I have to put her down. They won't be able to take care of her.
I know when I eventually put that cat down, that like once I got in my car, like I heard her talking to me saying, I'm free. She was so happy to be free of her body that was causing her so much pain, and then I kind of saw her shadow a little bit for a couple days afterwards, but we've letting me know that she was happy to be free of her body.
We just lost 3 cats this year. We've lost 3 of our cats.
I lost 2 cats in 1 year, in 2018, my diabetic one in January, and then then I had another one that I wasn't expecting who had unexpected cancer, and she left on her own in the ICU, just died like the day after I brought her in. And they couldn't find cancer in her body until they autopsied her after. It didn't show up on a CT scan, nothing. But yeah, you just don't know. So and then Shanti was the only one left, and then I ended up getting the other two over time. But
ours were 14, 18, and 20.
Wow.
So they lived a good life.
Yeah, and she's like she was 15. Really, Fifi was like, this one is just like Fifi.
They're runts.
They're run to the litter, and they both went into kidney failure. Fifi went into kidney failure, and this one's a runt. And the tiny ones, for some reason, they don't live as long as the other one. They don't have that long lifespan.
Yeah, actually, my brother and sister-in-law have 3 cats, and they're the one that's like a run to the litter has some weird health condition where she just kind of looks a little sickly all the time. But she's still kicking. But she's been the one stricken with just like an unhealthy constitution or something. Yeah.
Bill, do you want to give a card?
Yeah, I did get forgiveness, but go on. You tell us when.
Yeah.
Okay, when?
What? Is that when?
I said what? When? Yeah.
Well, you changed the angle.
He's waiting for one thing and you did another.
Healing.
Oh, it says healing. Cool.
You need to go to someone who's a good healer.
Yes, and I'm technically a Reiki healer too. So, and I should be remembering to give them healing too. Yeah.
So that healing, sometimes stop focusing on a problem, let healing commence.
So otherwise, you didn't see anything with him health wise. I mean, I
just saw something taking his energy.
Just that's it. Okay. Yeah, because other than the throw up, yesterday, it's just occasionally, but just going off by himself and kind of just not having the vivaciousness he usually has.
When they throw up, sometimes they eat too fast or they don't chew it. Sometimes it's like whole food, and you're like,
I didn't see any fur in it, and
then
if they have fur in it, I figure it's a hairball or whatever. Yes. But I give them treats that help with that. But all right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Matt, the being that I used to eat implants, he said they don't taste nice. This one. He prefers the other type. So, if you get what I mean.
Oh, the one that you removed?
Yeah, he took it out. He said it didn't taste nice. It's partly AI and part non-AI.
Okay.
Like a manufacturer.
Yeah.
So you sent him away. All right.
Yeah. He ate it. He ate it.
He ate it.
He eats some sort of
They
thing.
They also throw up the cats when you feed them too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
I give them canned food, but also I leave dry food out all day, like some really good high quality stuff. But then I about 3 times a day I give them all some cat food mixed with a little bit of water so that they get a little extra moisture because it's dry in the winter. But
and you're supposed to do that because if they don't drink enough, you're supposed to give them some wet food.
Yeah. Well, a couple of them I see drinking, but the third one I'm not sure about. I don't see her drinking as much.
We started giving the cats distilled water because there's so much iron and there's so much fluoride and other stuff.
Yeah, I have well water, and so it goes through like a sediment filtration, and then it goes through like a reverse osmosis. And but I need to change the filter in the reverse osmosis. So I do it. I've been filtering drinking water through like a Brita filter in my fridge, like a pitcher. And so that's what I give them for water. So it's been
I actually buy distilled water and give them because we had one of the boys could get the crystallized urine.
And it helps with that. Okay.
They haven't had any problems since we started giving them the distilled water.
Okay.
And they were putting them on that diet, that really expensive food, and they were throwing that up. I was like, this is not working. And that they haven't had any problems.
Yeah, I haven't had any. I don't think I've had the crystals in the urine with any of my cats. Maybe one cat a long time ago, maybe once, but yeah, I mean, but then I haven't brought them into the vet since the
Yeah.
the V happened. Yeah, and they've all been basically healthy. So
Is that reptilians from the 1980s? Oh no, I know what you mean.
yes.
We have a holistic vet across the street, and she knows I don't believe in the vaccines, the vaccinations, and all that. None of my cats have been vaccinated, and they last.
I used to do it though, like my older cats, but I think the ones I have now, I don't think none of them have been vaccinated by me, unless they were prior to me. So, and they've all been amazingly healthy. Like my 18-year-old, the gray one, like Emmy, I'm just amazed that she's acts as young as the other two who are, So Shanti's younger than I expected, and my other girl cat, who's like a black and white tuxedo, she's I think about 12 now, 10, about 12. I think I got her when she was 10. So
yeah, well, I always look at the age that they are isn't the age they are, because sometimes their brain programs them differently.
yeah.
So that 8-year-old could be 20 but still be an 8-year-old. You get what I mean? And the way I was healing this when I was dying, I reprogrammed the brain to an 8-year-old, and they had another few years. So,
all right.
There's ways around it.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
It's a bit like when you got a car and you reverse the miles.
Yeah. Well, good luck with Maxine. I'll send
Thank
some
you.
healing to her too. And
Thank you.
but if I can find some, I don't know, it's something that could be simple to help her life, I'll send it your way.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, the next one, we have actually Linda. She's asking for her friend Cheryl.
Is this the one where I've got to share the picture?
Yeah.
I've got the picture. Do you want me to share it?
Okay.
Chester.
Can you see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the dog wheeling, isn't it? Yeah. Linda, is it the dog?
Yes, it is.
First thing I'm getting is his heart.
How old is it?
12, I believe she said.
Yeah, he is 12. That's what I'm getting. His heart is affecting his blood pressure and everything, so we need to get the heart repaired. It's affecting his circulatory system.
I'm also getting his digestive system.
Yeah.
So I stop screen share.
Yeah. Okay. So his healing was his heart, his respiratory system, his stomach.
I did his stomach.
Also his ears, his sinuses, and his ears.
It's pretty old though, like the side dog.
Yeah.
He should feel a lot better though.
Thank you very much. I'll share that with Cheryl. So he's dying of lymphoma and not eating due to bad tea. And thank you very much.
You're welcome, Linda.
Do you want a card for him, Linda? You want a
Pardon
card
me,
for him?
Phil?
You want a card? You want a card for him?
Sure, yes, thank you.
Stay
I wish
still.
I knew you guys when I lost my 2 cats beginning of last year.
They reincarnate.
Get a new one.
You gotta say stop.
They stop, Linda.
Stop. Sorry, my lady is just gone.
Yeah. I've got nature. So he probably wants to be more with the nature, but I think most dogs do. Yeah. I think mine would want that 24/7. Just in the trees and woodlands, bit of grounding, I think.
Cheryl's always out talking to the trees and the elements. And
The dog wants to as well.
She listens really closely and trusts the messages she gets. They talk back.
oh, she knows. Yeah, Thank you very much. I'll
You're
share.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
I would like to ask Marie, would you like to ask for healing for your cat? Because the next one will be humans.
Yes, please. Wait, am I there?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, like I can't see me. So hi, it's actually my first time here. My friend recommended you. Well, okay. So I guess he came in. So this is Kelly. I've had him for 6 years along with his sister, and he always had digestive issues, but ultrasounds and blood tests and x-rays cannot figure out why.
If we could see his face, his eyes, that would be great.
It was my face.
That's all right. Just point it at him and let's see if he cooperates. Hi, Kelly. Hi. There we go. Hi, baby. Hi.
He's kind of mostly interested into going outside right now. He's kind of mad that he hasn't been for a few days. So I've been doing snow removal, so I haven't been able to let him out.
We have to see his eyes and scan him so that we can figure out what's going on with him.
There's his eye.
Yeah, that's him.
Kelly.
Hang on, stay here for a second.
Just for a minute. Okay. All right. I got him. I don't know if Phil, did you have him long enough?
I've got it.
Okay. He has something in his throat, Phil, and I think it is again, it's not an attachment, it's an implant of some sort.
Okay.
This one is not to take his energy, it's actually to harm him.
Okay.
It affects his throat, it's connected to his throat chakra.
It wouldn't surprise me. He's always been a very different cat.
There's also in his left paw, there's a tracker.
Oh.
It's to track him so that they can implant him again.
That's nice.
Oh, let me look in your house. You have a portal in a closet in your hallway. You have a closet in your hallway?
I have 2 closets. There's this one, and there's this one. It's the only 2 closets I have.
Is there one on the other side of that one?
No, that would be the washer and dryer. Unless there's like food here, and then we get here.
There's a portal there.
Oh,
right above it.
It?
It's right above in the ceiling.
Huh.
Doesn't matter if you can see it or not. It's just it's a portal that.
Is it a portal to a good place?
No, it's not.
Oh.
Have you got any streams nearby, or have you ever done any spiritual work, or do you know?
I do work with an energy healer, but I do have a protocol that's supposed to close all portals and spaces and stuff like that. But when I moved into this apartment, there was already a lot of negative energies and entities, and I've done a lot of clearing work throughout the years. But yeah, I'm not surprised that things show up every now and then.
It does feel like that. Feels like a bit of black magic there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people have died in this place.
It's some kind of serpent energy. It's a serpent.
Okay.
It's
Am I going for a ride then?
Is that where the serpents are?
Is it from the underworld? The dark side?
That's that pretty dark serpent.
Some rituals being done in the history.
I'm sorry?
Some rituals being done there.
Yeah.
I don't feel as much on the outside, but any minute someone can come in. I don't think I need to battle really, because it's not their fault someone's opened this. I'll just peep in to see. Yeah, it's very dark. You might feel this energy, by the way, Marie.
Sorry?
You might feel the energy change.
Okay. Well, I feel something in my back. I'm back to the space.
Yeah, it's one of them, because it's that dark, the portal, we're clearing everything, and it might just clear something out of you as well.
The cat just said to me, I've been trying to tell her about this for a long time.
I know there's sometimes he just sits and stares at me, and I know he wants to say something, but I don't hear it.
He just said that.
The goddamn human, they never get anything.
He said, the Calvary is finally here.
Yeah.
You haven't got any rivers or streams or wells nearby, have you?
Ribbon or strings for wealth?
River or streams. Or wells.
River, streams, wells.
Oh yeah, there's a river a few streets down, and it's quite nasty.
Okay. Right.
It's got a nickname, the garbage river, because companies keep throwing all their garbage in there.
Oh, perfect for this. Perfect for the serpent.
Yeah.
And that can actually block ley lines as well.
Okay. And funny things, I've been looking to move, but I can't seem to up my revenue so that I can get a better apartment. Like, I always feel like I'm stuck at like a survival level since I've lived here.
Archangel Michael just said that will change after today.
Yes.
Oh, I got goosebumps all over my body.
That's funny because the cat is like the mostly uninterested person in the process right now. He's just like, nope.
You might feel a lot of energy in there now.
Yeah, that might be why he's a bit agitated.
Is there any more portals? That one's closed now.
There's one outside. Outside.
The getaway one.
Is there a tree, like an oak tree?
I got plenty of trees. There's this one tree in front. There's 2 trees.
No,
And I got- we have-
it's back in the back.
Oh, we have a bunch of trees in the yard.
It's like is there one that's looks like it's almost dead?
Oh, there's one that we did put down last year. That's kind of the yard.
It's in your yard.
Oh, well, that would be. There's a bunch on the sides, but it's mostly like I don't know what kind of tree it is.
Even if you took it down, it could still be there.
Yeah, because I know the owner took down some trees before I got here.
Is there a stump?
Nope, I think he took everything away.
Okay.
Apart from the portal.
No, there's.
Is it a serpent portal again?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's one in the backyard. There's a portal in the backyard, but they're showing me there was a tree there.
Okay.
So the tree is gone. The portal's still there.
Okay. But like, who are these serpent people?
I have no idea.
No.
Listen, I don't know them personally. I just see what they look like.
Okay.
Yeah, it's connected to the dark side of the underworld.
Okay, so it was in the corner of the yard. So from the corner of the backyard, you have a fenced yard there. So from the corner of the backyard, the portal's like in the middle of the yard.
Okay.
So like it's X marked the spots right in the middle of the backyard.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was a tree.
There
There was a tree that like somewhere like from that corner, like you have it's kind of a squarish backyard.
Yeah.
So there was a tree over here.
Okay.
I think that they're showing me that it's right in the middle.
Okay.
Is where the portal is.
Okay.
It will be a was.
The house has been blessed as well because there's some dark magic in its history, so it's been cleared. I know you've tried to clear it, but it's been that dark, it would be very difficult to clear, so I've had to call in a team to help me on it.
Huh.
Yeah. But they're the ones who opened the portal to the underworld, so God knows what they were doing. Yeah. Probably a drink and a mess about, that's what's wrong with you.
Okay.
You feel that, Deb? Yeah, some angels were around your house and they had staffs and they were bringing in the 12th dimension, 22nd chakra, Christ consciousness, planet of platinum ring, into your grounds, into underneath your earth and everything.
Okay.
So the tracker's on.
Let me see your kitty again.
Bob's been at his work, so.
Much better. Nothing in his throat. There's no more tracker in his foot.
Yay. Oh.
Better boy. He's so much better. Do you feel the energy shift?
Yeah. I don't have that like oppression on my back anymore.
Yeah, you had an implant and a tracker. I know it's just pets, but we might as well do the whole lot in one go. It's too serious, to be honest. I needed to. Marie, did you also have? We've got to call it a different name because we're on YouTube. But did you have the lollipop?
It would be the you know that when they
Oh,
close,
no, I did not.
They close. Okay,
Nope.
Right, good.
I don't even think I caught it as a virus.
right.
Feels clear to me.
Cool. Yeah.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah. All we were doing was healing the cat. In the end, we did to the dark side of the underworld. At the same. Oh well, these things change, don't they? So, let's say stop, and you can have a card for your cat.
Sorry, come again?
Gotta say stop.
If
You can
he's
have an
got
oracle
angelic
card.
oracle cards, he wants you to say stop, and he'll give you one.
Okay, stop.
Sometimes it's related to the. He's after his soulmate outside.
My soulmate is outside.
No, I'm talking about the cat. Basically, what that means is it could be you. It could be connecting to someone who's got the same sort of goals, if you get what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, or it could be the cat. I'm not sure.
It could be him. He might make another friend.
Yeah. He probably found one he wants to go outside.
Well, like I have him and his sister, and she's fine spending the winter inside, but he just gets like cabin fever. He's just not. I just don't think it wasn't in. It's not in his temperament. Because I was living in a horse farm when I got them, so we were out and about from a young age, and then summer is just hard. Winter is hard.
He should be better now anyway.
Yeah, you're all set.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Lily?
Okay, the next one, Jackie, you have a dog?
She does. Chopper.
Yeah, okay, needs a healing.
I do have Chopper. He's just licking his paws. He's anxious, he's nervous, and I think this may be associated with his deafness, his recent deafness. And I don't know that, there we go. I don't know that there's anything, it's the same old, nothing's, it's Chopper.
Is that the white and black dog?
Yes, the speckledy ears.
Yeah, I'm just going through my memory bank.
Very good. He's walked away.
All right.
Talking to father, sorry. Saying, let him be. This is his age. We're all, when you lose your hearing at old age, I mean, what are you going to do?
Learn sign language, which he is.
Exactly right.
He's also becoming very intuitive, but he always has been.
He's happy.
Just licks those paws, and I don't know if that's a nervous habit, but we've been down that road before. So
yeah, well, I've done, Jackie. I've tried to alter his hearing problem in his blueprint. So if he improves, let us know, because it's experimental for me.
It's experimental.
Yeah. So I've rubbed part of it out, and I've put repair in his blueprint. So
okay, we'll see.
It's a new one for me today. I'm cheating a little bit. I just want to see if it works.
On my puppy.
Yeah. Well, cheating by using his blueprint and
I understand.
Doing the repair,
which I appreciate, and that is very good, and I thank you. And I hope it does work.
So do I, because he's such a doll. I mean, he's such a good boy.
Oh, I know.
But these energies are getting intense, and all of our pets are showing it. It really is. It's true. They're feeling it just like we are. How this week has been crazy.
It's been a bad week. It's just been a bad week.
Continues to recycle stuff that we haven't gotten rid of, and the energies are stronger and stronger. I mean, it's just.
I'm just watching some humans that I interact with, and I'm going, oh my gosh, you people are. And I do blame part of it on the energies, but it's just like they're.
Well, it's not
they're
blaming
ramped up
it.
times 10 times.
I see people and behaviors that I never thought I'd see on people. You're driving. I don't like even going to the store anymore. People are crazy.
Driving is poor. But I was just sitting in a meeting the other night, and it was just like, what are you people talking about? This is irrational.
Yeah,
totally
even spiritual people. You see spiritual people, the spiritual community, people talking about each other. Where's the love and light?
Do you know, Deb, I've got a cousin's daughter, 19-year-old, who's just got rheumatoid arthritis, who's had the lollipop. It just, but I was healing at the funeral. So. Another funeral I went to yesterday. My 9th this year. It's not amazing. Yeah.
I know. It's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking when they're so young.
Yeah, she felt a quiver, like a quaver go through her body when I was trying to get rid of it.
I hate that for her. That is very young.
Yeah, and someone's really old and ill, and at least they've had a life, but a 19-year-old, it's... Yeah. So I took some of that, so I had a lot of pain today.
Yeah.
It's not mine, it'll go, but I only did it on TV. Yeah.
Okay.
Got a card.
Yeah.
Yes,
Got a card for Chopper.
For Chopper.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a card that says he wants to walk in a park. He wants more food.
Oh my God! Oh no! Oh golly! Food is. Yeah.
That's his life. He loves it.
He loves his food, and
he does, and he enjoys it.
He does.
Just say stop.
Oh, I'm sorry. Stop.
Need to play some frequency music to it, or sing, but probably music, probably better.
I happen to have multiple frequency discs of different hertz.
Yeah.
What hertz do you recommend?
538.
538.
28.
528.
Yeah, that's like the heart chakra.
I've probably got about 10 or 12 different ones, so and they're right there where he stays all the time, so I can do that.
Well, the lower you are, the lower the chakra. So the higher they are, the higher the chakra. Good tuning to your chakra system. And dogs do have chakras. Yeah, I might put it on my Facebook. I've seen
They do have chakras. I've seen pictures of their chakras, and they also have meridians, pressure points.
Yeah.
And I was wondering about massaging his meridians, but I'm going to study up on those and see where they are.
You could massage it while you're playing frequency music for that.
Do that. And I also have, the, 428, 428.
Yeah, it's a bit like
whichever one's the loved one.
Isn't it? That's more like
Loved one's 438, isn't it?
I think
it's like your sacral chakra. But don't quote me on that.
They're all listed in there, so I've got those. And then I was just, any message or a scan or anything I need, I'm still feeling just as low chi as I was last week. I sleep, and I want to sleep all day. I want to sleep all night.
Are you grounding yourself? That's from Father. Are you grounding yourself? Are you getting outside in the sun?
That says no.
You're not getting out of your house. You're not grounding yourself or getting outside. You're just sitting in your misery pool.
Gosh. Yeah.
That's not for me.
Pass on, Deb. Okay.
It's not for me.
Not from you.
That's from Father.
I was out.
You're just sitting in your misery pool. You're not getting outside.
I was outside. I did go to the library a few minutes ago. Yes, I did.
Did you ground yourself and put your face in the sun and just sit for a few minutes? Just breathe. Just breathe. You don't have to sit forever, and just do your breathing.
I do that in the bed in the mornings, and I connect to Father in the mornings.
Okay, but touch a tree. Just do the breathing. Touch a tree, and really, truly, outside, do that. I know I ground myself before I get out of bed too. Sometimes we need to go outside. Because I think I think that what you don't realize is when you talk to your trees, that you opened a portal, and that's yours. That's your portal. That's your direct connection.
And I do have a question. It is often cloudy here in the winter, but the sun, of course, is shining beyond those clouds. So if I'm still looking in the direction where the clouds should be, the sun should be, shouldn't it still be effective?
Oh, yes.
It's just a layer of clouds.
Yes. Yeah, the clouds, that doesn't stop it.
I do need to go outside. I do. I admit.
You just need to connect to nature, because you are so close to those trees, and you even know their names.
Oh, they're written down. Yes, I have them. I'm in my little vortex.
Mm-hmm.
What you could do as well, Jackie, you could play high frequency music, 2000 hertz. Your higher chakras come in, energy comes in, and that'll probably relax you, and then ground you afterwards. Ground it after.
I'll have to find some that the hertz that high.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can put that up for it. But yeah, 2000, you're probably looking at 15 to 20. 22 is Christ consciousness. So bring that sort of energy, and it'll take your low density energies out. And by doing that, it'll lift your vibration, and you don't need as much sleep. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I have.
Good seeing you.
Good to see you guys.
I love you.
Love you too. Love you both.
Thank you. Love you.
And Archangel Michael's behind you, but I'm not sure who he is.
Archangel Michael? Was that Archangel Michael?
Yeah.
Was that really Archangel Michael? Gee, Jackie.
I would like that.
He's telling you he's there? Oh, why? Why would he tell you that, Jackie?
I don't know. Maybe because because I asked him to come this morning.
There you go.
I guess that means he's there. I guess he answered your prayers.
Because I need him to protect me a little bit right now. I've kind of got myself in a little bit of a precarious position, but anyway.
Well, he's there. He's right there.
I just need that big blue sword, just.
He doesn't go without it. He's always got it.
I need him. So, yeah, that's okay. Good. That's good. That's very good. Okay. That's, I can't think of anything else.
How funny that you got Archangel Michael.
No, I think it's lovely. I think
have you been talking about this today? I didn't know.
She always has Archangel Michael. She just doesn't realize it. He's always there with her.
I've asked him to always be there and never leave, to protect me.
He's there.
And to protect the household and everyone that, I have this whole ritual, a whole thing that I go through.
You
Anyway,
got
that's-
him. You
that's
got
great.
him.
Jackie, do you want to do the ritual here so we can all do it? Sorry.
Well, if you want to, we'll just pull down the white light and we'll just put it around everybody
Okay.
and their cars, and as they travel, and anyone that they interact with, and as your children, and the pets.
I thought it was the blue light, not the white light.
I do the white. You want me to do the blue light?
Michael's blue light, or Gabriel's
Michael's the
white
blue light. And for some reason, I always ask him into one particular corner of the house. I'm not quite sure why I do that. I don't understand that. That's just where I visualize him.
Yeah, probably because
One
that's
upper
your
corner.
Yeah, that's you feel like he needs to protect from that corner. I don't know.
That's where he is. I mean, that's where I pull, and I'm glad
That's
to
fine.
have him. I love it. So, okay, most excellent.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you.
Thank
We'll
you,
just let
Becca.
him do his. We'll let Archangel Michael do his thing, and thank you, Phil, as well.
You're welcome.
And I will take a card if you will be so kind as to shuffle for one.
I just did Michael.
That was it.
Another
That
one.
was a
Oh,
card.
that was it. I
That
thought
was
that.
Michael.
You
Okay.
can have one again. Go on.
Go ahead. Tell
I don't
him.
want to be greedy. Oh no.
Go ahead. Do
Hey,
it.
stop.
Say stop.
Now, hopefully you get Michael again.
She said stop.
Did she say stop?
Yes, she did.
Yes, I did.
You
Yeah,
two
you
are
need-
not. You two are not communicating.
Children, you need to play more. You need to be happy and open your inner child more. Get out and go on the swings.
Somersaults on the front lawn.
Have you got snow there now? Or not?
No. It's
You
warm
don't
here.
snow
We're
there.
She's
south.
in Alabama. She'll
I
most
don't
she'll
know.
get is ice.
It's
You
just
can't
warm.
snowball anyone then, can you?
Can't have snowball, but I can go do somersaults in the sky. I have done that before, and I can go do that,
Okay.
and I don't mind doing that. So that's playful.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. All righty.
Okay.
I'm
Thanks,
signing
Jackie.
off.
Thanks,
Thank
darling.
you all so much.
Thank you, Lily.
Okay, we don't have any pets anymore, and I am next about my wasp.
Okay, let's see what's going on.
I have so much wasp the last 2 weeks, but when I meditated and sealed my room, it really stopped. And the last one was when I was dreaming, but then I felt it in my hand. And when I woke up, it was really one wasp. It was there.
So
What
you
was
had a real wasp
Yeah, the last one.
in the middle of winter?
Yeah, like it appeared 2 weeks, 2 weeks constant, 5, 10, 15 pieces in my room. And I said, no, that's in winter. So I was wondering, what was that? But after I sealed in meditation, I sealed my room, it stopped.
What did you do with the wasp?
At first, like 1 week, I get them in a glass, and I'm very, very nice to them. Come, you go out, there you go out. After I got pissed off, I hit them with my slippers. I said, you are no longer welcome here. I got pissed off. There's so many, like 4 pieces. And then I get this with this. Now you go out. Now you go out. And now they are.
What's the temperature outside?
That time was like zero.
Doesn't make sense at all, does it?
I
Obviously,
don't know. But I have searched, my man searched everything. There's no hole. I don't know where they come from.
Sounds like witchcraft to me.
And one time I was reading, and I'm reading down, and in one blink a wasp appeared on the floor. I said, did you just teleport it on my floor? That's really my question, because with one blink, there it is. I said, did it appear on my floor? Did it just come through? That was really I said, I think it comes through the floor, because why did I see it? And then,
Have you seen that lady anymore? The one that
no,
that magic one.
no, I don't. I will
So,
never.
a logic says you've got a wasp nest in a loft or somewhere, but
Yeah.
we feel we know.
Do you have an attic?
Yeah,
Have you checked in the attic to see if there's a wasp nest?
yeah, we have checked. My husband and I, we go up there. We check. There's nothing, and there's no hole, even a small hole from attic to here. Nothing.
I'll put a protection on your house, and it's like an halo, but it sucks all the negative energy and sends it back to the owner. So if you are getting any black magic, then it goes back to you.
Okay.
Hold on. There's a portal in the house.
That My question is,
there is a portal, but we closed all the portals in that place, but there is a portal. It's in the room you're in.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the portal is. It's in the floor.
That is what I have thought. Because when I was walking, I stepped on a wasp and then I throw it, and then something again brushed on my feet. I said, "Moment, where are you coming from?"
Yeah.
It's from the floor.
It's in this room, yeah. The only thing I can see is it's some kind of AI that's controlling it right now. But they're trying to fool me.
Why are they sending me wasps?
They're just trying to annoy you right now. The portal keeps opening and closing.
Yeah, I'm just messing with it. Sorry, Deb.
But it's too much. I don't like it.
Okay, we'll take care of it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. You have to check it, Deb. I'm not saying what I did. It was a bit not right.
Okay, it's gone.
Thank you.
Do you feel a difference?
Yeah, I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of black magic. So.
It's so annoying. Last night I tried to use these cotton buds. They are in the cotton buds. When I get it, it's in there. I said, "What are you doing?" And then I get another one. When I look, there's another one. I said, that is now a game. Why are the 2 pieces of the cotton buds? I bought a new one. I throw the pack. I bought a new one. How did they come inside the cotton buds? I don't know.
Remember, they come in 4D, so it's no cotton ball 4D. It just appears.
That was crazy.
I'll be honest. What I did, I created a portal where they were. Whoever did the black magic, I created a high vibrational portal, and I said I can leave this here if you do a vibrate, if you connect to you again. So we did a bit of a contract, and I cancelled my portal.
And who can be making this black magic?
Yes, it's the same person, I think, isn't it?
It's the same person, but she's got someone else to help.
Someone else doing it. It's not her doing it.
Actually, she posted something which, like for November, she posted something like, yeah, when somebody will not talk to you, then you put a candle in it and you call people, spirits in, and put their full name on it, because she knows my full name. Put my full name on a piece of paper back to back, so it will be very effective, like she's doing like that, and say prayer for that, say like rest in peace, like that. That's something like she was.
What did she do with it after, or did she say
again?
Did she say what she did with the when she was creating the spell? Sometimes they stick it in freezers and stuff like that.
Yeah, something like rest in peace, something like that. But I don't talk to her anymore.
Do I?
I don't need.
Do I say stop and just another card?
Now stop.
Playfulness.
Okay.
Very similar to the children one, but playfulness basically. Have fun on your journey.
Okay. Thank you.
Have fun with the wasps.
Thank you. I don't like wasps.
No.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Deb. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now the next one we have Frankie.
Frankie's in the house.
Hi, Frankie.
Asking for body scan.
Hi.
Oh yeah, there was a couple things. I hope you guys don't mind. I have my 2 dogs here too. I was hoping you can check them out and then not scan them. And then if you don't mind scanning me, I have like my lower back has been hurting me the last couple of days. It's probably because of I work from home and I'm constantly sitting, but I do get out a lot in Mother Nature.
Where's your
lot? Oh, do you want me to show you my dogs? Yeah, you got it. Candy, Cherry.
These are big dogs, if I remember.
Oh yeah, let me see if I can turn this around. Okay, this is Cherry. Hi, Cherry. Say hi. It's okay, don't be shy. Cherry, it's okay. Shh. You see her? Cherry, right here. Look at Mama. Look at Mama.
I've been looking around for some food.
Look at me.
I don't know why they don't like the phone.
It's okay. And then she doesn't like to take pictures, like, at all. Look at Mom. Hey, look at me. Can you look at Mama? Look at my eyes. It's okay. Oh. Look at Mama.
Why do you have that thing
Hi.
posted? My face. Hi, Cherry.
Hi.
Hi, you're a good girl. You're a good girl.
Now Candy wants to get in the action. And this is Candy. So, Candy, look at me. Come on. She's a little shy too. She's the baby. Candy. Look at Mama. You get up. Look at Mama. Oh. Look at Mama. Look right here. You see it?
She's like, she took my bed. She took the bed I wanted. She took the bed. That's all she's worried about. That she took the bed I wanted. Do you see that? You see that? She's in the bed I wanted.
You know what it is? It's the conch. They fight over this conch all the time. They growl over it. But they like, I think that's their wolf in them. See, like Candy goes up and kind of like is like, I want to get it. See, this is exactly how they operate. All day long, they entertain each other. It's interesting.
Let's see. Nothing is glaring out on either one of them.
Cool.
So content and healthy. Yeah.
Oh, right on. I just sometimes worry about Candy because she's the one that's right here, the one that's kind of taunting Cherry or her sister.
Yeah.
Because she's the thinner one, but like she's very hyperactive. But I think it's because she's a young soul. I feel, but she's very hyperactive. Like she just senses a lot, feels a lot. They're healers, they're sisters, and they definitely are like one brain. See, like she's been doing that a while, the last couple of days. She's like so sweet. She'll like, all right, you can have it. Anyway, yeah, they do that all the time. So they're good, huh?
Yeah, I don't see
excellent.
Yeah,
right on. So yeah, that's because the mama love. Right on.
That's all the healing that you've been giving.
They're really good.
Awesome. That makes me so happy. Okay. Now
all right, let's see what's going on with you.
Put on mute.
You might feel the energy going into you, Frankie.
Okay.
A little crowded inside there. Do you feel people inside of you? You have somebody on your back, all right.
Good? Yeah, it's always good.
You're carrying around extra weight. That's all I'm telling you. You got dead people.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's interesting. Family members or non?
Well, let's see. Henry.
I am in Florida. God's waiting room.
Henry Atkins and Drew Lassard. You have two people that joined you.
So, how do I do it?
That's we can send them home. It just take me a minute. Yeah, they grabbed onto you. They saw your light. It's like a false light. They didn't know where to go. They kind of yeah. So that's why you're feeling this pain.
Okay, I was thinking
one's on your lower back and one is in the middle back.
Yeah.
Like, is that where your pain is? Is that where your pain is?
Yeah, heaviness like on my shoulder and then my lower back. I felt like it was like a rock. I'm like, come on now, let's move it. So I like do the purple flame in and out of my chakras, and it'll go away and then it'll come back. I'm like, come on.
Your shoulders. You have a big knot like here in the middle of like their spine.
I can't see you. I can't see you. Oh, sorry.
You have a
there
knot.
We go.
You have a knot in your neck, like at the top of your shoulder, like the middle. Like do you sit down and look at your phone a lot?
Yeah, and it's work from home on a computer. So yeah.
Yeah, you have a knot there that we can kind of like a bulging disc, but it looks more like a knot, like a muscle that needs to be massaged out.
Yeah.
You need an adjustment from a chiropractor, maybe?
I just went yesterday.
Did he adjust it?
Yeah, well, he did, and he had a lot of cracks, but he told me to come back and a couple times a week.
Yeah, it'll make it feel a lot better. I love chiropractors.
I know. It was a great adjustment.
I need one.
I'll send some energy there. Might be able to work it out.
You're sensing what?
I'm sending some energy into it to try and pull it out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so let me take care of the two gentlemen.
You might feel a bit warm in a minute.
Put that in my third eye, actually, right here, or in my head.
I'm wakening your third eye a bit more.
Thank you. Love you, brother. Any help is always great.
Well, it's because I'm using high vibration, which can do these sort of side effects.
Okay, you may feel an adjustments in your back as they're releasing themselves and they're going to the light now.
Well, have a great journey.
Okay.
Jesus and Mother Mary.
Oh.
Okay, they're gone. Now let's repair the areas. You may feel some heat or vibration in your back now.
Frankie, I'm bringing in higher chakras from the galactic, so you might get connected to your galactic aspects. I just think you're ready for that.
Yeah, I had an interesting dream this morning. I was telling David about it. He said it was sounded like the Anunnaki, but then we did a meditation, and it was divinity versus neutrality. The dream was very interesting indeed, because I actually saw a white light spaceship in front of me. And
you're ready to connect. That's what it's saying.
What was that?
You're ready to connect to your higher aspects from 7 or 8 or 9D.
They're asking if you are ready to connect.
Oh, am I ready to connect?
Yeah.
Sure.
I think you are.
Yeah, I feel like I've done a lot of work on you. Yeah, well, they visited me in my dreams. She was tall, and I don't know if she was my aspect or not, but she said she was a part of the council, that she has clearance already, because I'm like, hey, do you want to join Master's Journey? She's like, oh dear, I already have clearance. I'm a part of the council. And I'm like, okay. She had 3 bodyguards with her. They were like interesting. She had green eyes and beautiful. She didn't show her face until after I was like looking at the spaceship in the sky, because it was like the one that's here out front. And
they're not spaceships, they're light ships.
They're light ships. Thank you.
You don't even hear them. They don't make any sound. They just show up.
It's amazing. And then in my dream, I was like, oh my gosh, look at it.
We had one next to us when we were out in the desert. My son rented a house right on the edge of the desert, and we were sitting it was a surprise birthday party for me, and we were sitting there, and the kids were all in the house. It was, I don't know, 10 o'clock at night, and the desert's pitch black at night, and all of a sudden all we heard was a click of a light, and there was a ship right next to me. I don't know how far away.
It was pretty close.
It was just there. and I said, is anybody else seeing this? It was Rick, me, and my son Michael and his wife, and they were like, uh-huh. And none of us thought to pick up our phones and record it. And I'm like, holy shit.
It's so fast, right? It does. It usually
was just there, and the lights were on. And I don't even know. It probably only happened in a few seconds. All of a sudden, it was like gone. No noise.
Wow.
Like,
wow.
Gone. And it was like that warp speed. It was like blink of an eye, gone. No noise.
Amazing. Yeah, this one was in my dream, but I was here out in front of my house. I saw 2 white streams. It was pure white. I was like, well, it's a gray sky, and that's the only white that I'm seeing in the sky. There's something up. So I stare at one of them, and then it turns into an eye, and then it just disappears. And in my dream, it was kind of the same thing. It was this woman. Well, I saw in the beginning. Can I share the dream? Because it's something that I feel like maybe you guys can explain to me.
Yeah, cool.
Is it okay?
Because I've actually seen what you look like, what your aspect looks like. So you tell me. Let's see what you say. Yeah.
Okay. Well, with the dream, it was interesting. I was on my way to kind of like a music on the grass kind of scenario, but I was looking at a television, and when I was looking at the television, when I was waiting to go to the music on the grass, I noticed this girl, and she was channeling, but it seemed like there was demons that were kind of like coming in, trying to mess with her, and I could tell in her eyes, like she was like, what? And I go, all right, like I was just really calm. I'm like, oh well, oh well, changing the channel or turning off the TV. I'm like, well, that's bad. You know what I mean? And then I go outside, and then I'm watching this lady speak before the music starts, and then it was a small group of us. It wasn't a very crowd. And then I saw this really tall African-American woman, all dressed up in black, and she had 3 bodyguards that were very tall, very nicely dressed up, kind of like Men in Black, but not really Men in Black. And they're all African-American. They all come in and they sit down, and they all kind of circle around her while she's listening to this woman speak. I'm right behind them. And then that's when all of a sudden that was over. And then I was sitting beside this girl that I don't know who she was. I didn't come with her, but I looked up and I saw, that's when I saw it looked like a sun. but the sun turned into like literally a light ship, and then it came over me, and I was like, wow, oh my gosh, and then I was like so happy, like a little kid, like jumping up and down, and I was like, wow. And then it came over me, and then it went, and it was invisible. It showed like it disappeared, but it was invisible. It was still there. And then the woman was kind of laying on the grass behind me, and she's like, isn't that neat? She goes, isn't that so neat? And I'm like, yeah, that was like so cool. Like they've never shown themselves to me. That's like the first time. And then that's when I was like, oh, maybe I should ask her if she wants to join the full embodiment of a master's series with me, with David. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go over there. I'm like, hey, because I felt her energy was very regal, and she wouldn't show the face until she said, hey, don't you think that was neat? And then when I asked her, that's when she took her face off, and she had the most greenest eyes. They were so beautiful. She was a beautiful, beautiful woman. Her teeth were so white and beautiful. Like she definitely was kind of like queen, regal. Mm-hmm. And that's when she's like, oh dear, like, oh dear, I already have clearance. I'm a part of the council. And I go, oh, okay. Like, and she's like, bye. I'm like, okay, goodbye. Like, come on. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, sorry, but not sorry, but I love you. I felt like a really good presence, but I didn't know who she was. So I'm curious. Is she an aspect of me or what? Or what's the message there? I guess I'm trying to figure out.
I don't like the way she said that. I didn't care for that message at all.
It was almost like, yeah, like I didn't know.
That feels like a trickster energy. That was a terrible message. Oh dear. Like she's talking down to you. Did she sound like she was talking down to you?
Yeah, it was kind of like, oh dear.
I would never. Yeah, see, they would never. Somebody that's a loving spirit would never talk down to you.
Depends which galactic sister. Yeah. Depends which one.
Because I didn't feel like any threat or anything. I just felt like she, like
but a higher dimensional being would never talk down.
Yeah, sometimes they don't realize they're talking down. They haven't got the human side to them. Yeah.
I don't know. That just felt awful demeaning.
Like, oh dear, like kind of like, oh dear, like But I guess the way she said it. Well, I don't think that was bothering me. I think it was the message before that. Like, are they showing me demons in someone channeling? Yeah. Like, why is that?
Yeah, that bothers me too. I don't know.
But when I talked to David said, well, it sounds definitely like the Anunnaki, but now a lot of them are helping with the earth, the earth.
Who says they are?
Depends which ones. Yep, good and bad on both sides.
Yeah. Well,
what I saw you, I'll tell you what I saw. I saw you in a like glowing white. I was going to say dress, but I think it was a light dress made of light, which was very, very strange. And you were helping aliens on the Galactics. So the visitors, you were like helping everyone to accustom to the planet you were on.
Like you're a welcome committee.
Yeah, you're a welcoming committee. That's it.
Oh, hey.
That would sound great. That you would do something like that. Because you're so excited about it all.
I know I am. I
know you love everything about it.
It's just it's just really is a miracle. It seems like everywhere I see like birds that come in front of me and disappear now. It's like
by the way, you have been given something to connect easier with the higher beings. That's what I'm being told. So that healing I was sending, something came through, like a program or a code, I don't know what it is, and it'll make you so you can connect to them better.
That's
the higher beings. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Just at the right time.
Yeah, because all I hear now is just the buzzing. Like I always think, okay, left is source and right is spirit, earth, and left is source, my higher up. So it's like it has that balance when I hear it. But or I'll get my prophetic dreams in my meditations, or like when I'm sleeping. But it would be nice to be like, oh, okay.
Can I say I've heard something like that? Spirit a lot of times don't know how to connect, so they can connect to you any old way. They're just as bad us connecting to them as they connect to us. So sometimes they do get it wrong.
Yeah.
Beware of that.
I'm just really, I'm really grateful. I'm just really grateful for this experience on so many levels. So thanks, guys. I appreciate you so much. Okay, so I did move into my new place. I don't know if you guys want to, like the other one got flooded out by the hurricane. I literally, like, probably alchemized that whole neighborhood. Like, it was interesting. A 150-year-old oak tree that I used to hang out and create. I would create dreams with it and send codes, healing to everybody around the world, in the universe, galaxy. Because it was a birthing tree. It literally had, like, it looked like a woman birthing tree, and rainbow babies came out of that when I did a meditation with David, like, through a long time ago. But the earthquake, or the Hurricane Ida, which was the largest hurricane in years that ever hit Florida, changed direction, went right over my house, and we were pretty much flooded out for like a whole month. Couldn't get out, it was, probably over ankle water, but it was for a reason. And the weather pulled this tree out. It barely hit, it didn't hit the next door neighbor's house. It was like literally like an inch or 12 inches away from the house. But I spent time with this tree for months, like a year. I want to say a couple of years, right? I would go to one that I would cry and be sorrowful with, and the other one I would be like, let's create. And that was the one that got pulled out. Well, and I would bring my dogs there. But when she left that day before, I felt like it was such a beautiful, I know that she shared with me, like, all of her codes, because I know that the trees talk to me all the time. I know they do. And I just felt so grateful to be in that moment with her before she transferred to wherever journey that she went to. And I don't know why I'm telling you guys this right now, honestly, but it was beautiful. Oh, because you had mentioned that it was a portal, Deb, earlier. I didn't realize. I know that I could talk to them, and I would put my back up, and I could always feel like the energy connection with them, but I never knew that it was.
Portal stays with you. Whatever portal you open goes with you wherever you go. So that's your personal portal.
Oh, okay, cool.
You just have to find a place where you want it to go to, so it stays with you.
Awesome.
So choose the place you want it to go next.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't found my tree here yet.
Well, we're just waiting for you to find your place.
Yeah. Okay.
So it stays with you, even if you're traveling. That portal stays with you. It goes with you.
Wow.
It doesn't stay back at your house. It goes with you.
Nice. Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you guys. I can't wait to see
you too.
I can't wait to see you.
Me too.
Oh, I'm feeling so warm and fuzzy right now. Do you feel that?
You've had the healing, we haven't.
So much.
Did you give her a card? Did we give cards?
Yeah, of course I did.
Okay.
Say stop.
No.
I'm lying.
Stop.
Self-acceptance. See that?
It's hard to see. Oh, she's sitting down on a step, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically saying sometimes you're too difficult for yourself. Just let it go. Are you too difficult for yourself? I don't know.
Say that one more time.
Sometimes you're too difficult for yourself, on yourself.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's what it's basically saying is start loving yourself more. You love yourself.
Oh, this whole journey's been about self-love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every day, just loving myself more and more. Just and loving others. Loving to be alive, be in this presence. Loving to be here with you.
That could be your two dogs then. So loving the ball, love himself. I'll give you another one because you already did that. Just say stop.
Okay.
That stop?
Yeah. Yes.
That's basically saying have a break from your journey, a retreat, like an holiday.
That seems more realistic right now. Just keep on going. Like I'm like working overtime. Yeah, have a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
The fun is the work. The hard work is probably, the hardest part. Well, I'm not even going to say that. I'm grateful. That way. Yeah, I really feel that there's so much in love that's coming. It's already here, but it's all the it's like, don't you guys feel it? It's like, I feel it. It's just here. It's like everywhere. It's just, I don't know. It's beautiful.
Definitely.
I love you. Thank you.
You too.
Thanks, man.
All right, guys. Thank you. That's all I have to know. Just could be in you guys' forever.
Lily?
Okay. The next one will be Linda. Linda Winger.
Linda Winger.
Linda Winger for body scan.
Hello.
Hi, Linda.
I'm kind of feeling exhausted and half asleep here. I was just laying here listening.
We have a sleeping and snoring dog. Don't poke her. Waking her up because she's snoring. Poor Marley. You felt like your emotions are like right at the tip. Like you're just gonna cry a whole day away.
Yeah, I actually could cry.
Yeah, I could feel your emotions are right there.
Yeah.
Is it because of the holidays, or is it just because that the energies are pulling up things from the past, like all these?
A lot of it. I mean, this is a tough time of year.
It is.
Losing most of my family that are still alive, and
Yes.
And yeah.
The holidays are really, really hard time. Yeah.
They never used to be. They were beautiful, but that's what makes it hard.
You're keeping hold of a lot of stress from this, and it's starting to hurt your neck. You're starting to feel pain in your neck.
Yeah. And I started developing a headache since the show started, and I don't usually get headaches, but
Yeah, that's the stress. You've got to find a way of grounding it and taking it out. Because once it overflows in your head, you get the headaches, and then you get leaking, and then you get all your joints hurting, especially your neck, your shoulders.
Yeah.
Anywhere that's weak, at your weak points get more pain. That's it. It's got to go to a destination. It's low vibration because it's stress. It just feeds what hurts you the most.
You have to take care of you. We can't control the path that others take and their decisions. It's so hard because we want to. We want them to make the right decisions. We know the answers and what's true. Finally, at our age, we finally discovered the real truth, and we want to blast it out there and have to trust me. We know we've been through your path, and we want to take them and shake them. But
we haven't had communication at all. My younger sister, this big farm all the way, and
mine too. And
I want to reach out and just say I'm here, but she's kind of close the door to.
Well, we have a son.
If you connect to her and just say, I'm always here for you, you've done your part.
Yeah.
She's then owning that problem.
Yeah.
You've given it her, and it's her choice then.
Yeah. I have a sister and a brother the same way, and we have a son that disowned us because we didn't want to divorce his ex-wife, the mother of his children, and he remarried and had 2 more children, and we have not met them, and so they make decisions, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah.
Apart from say that you're there for them if they ever need you.
We love them, we love them, and we're here whenever they change their mind, if they ever do.
Yeah, I want to write her, but I got to get in my heart space instead of. I know you're against freedom and everything.
A Christmas card.
Yeah.
I'm always here for you.
Yeah, I will always love you, and I'll always be here for you. That will never change.
Yeah.
So just release all these burdens that you carry because they're not yours.
Yeah, well, saving the whole world's kind of feeling burdens.
It's not your job. Keeping your vibration, as we raise our vibration, you affect 36 miles around you.
I'm trying to release this stress that you've got, so you might feel like a vacuum, and I'll try and replace it with love and light.
As your lower level vibration, as you have a low level steady vibration, it's 18 miles. As you raise it, it's 36 miles. So the higher you go, the more the area you cover. So it just steady as it goes. That's all it is. It's just keeping your vibration high as you can in a consistent manner. It's helping yourself and people around you, your neighbors, your friends in your area. So anyone says that I don't do anything to help humanity, that's not true.
I do a lot.
I'm sure you do a lot.
Too much and not enough.
A lot that you don't even know that you do.
Can you feel that energy, Linda?
Yes, I do.
Father said you're getting a download tonight. It's not only it's a mineral download, something that your body needs. You're getting another download. That's an expansion. And he said, can you get to bed before midnight? Or at midnight. At the earlier, between 11 and 12 would be great, he said.
Thanks for waking me up at 7:47. I love that number.
How do you feel now?
I feel it. It just feels, it feels good.
You just got to stay in that vibration. Don't put negativity.
There's been a lot of fear, and living in China.
A lot of people that have chosen something, I've got a controlling code in them, and to waken them up is very, very difficult. So they're like controlled in the system.
Yeah.
And I've seen it. It's like a black goo in the brain. It just needs taken out.
I've heard a lot about the black goo. I haven't done any. I haven't known about me releasing any or anything.
I have a spiritual being that eats it. I don't have to get rid of it anymore. I created it, but it's from white light, angelic light, and it'll take it out. But people, I've had messages where their pets are different to them after. They're more loving. Animals see it. They can see people are being controlled. Yeah. Maybe more. Do you want a card, by the way? Do you want maybe more meditation?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Anyone that's getting healing today, please, a reminder that this energy that we are putting inside your body, it lasts for 7 days. Please drink a lot of water that you've blessed.
And never own people's problems. You're just going to their vibration.
Yeah, it's being in the spiritual community and the freedom community. Everybody's so full of drama, and I'm peaceful here in my home unless I have my Facebook going.
I say stop.
Stop, please.
Because you had romance, I'm giving you 2. So you've got romance and you've got enchantment. Is it enchantment? Enchantment. So enchantment is what's enchantment? Remember, you're awesome. That's what it's saying. You're an awesome being. Reveal your true gifts. Express yourself. But I do think enchantment is also to do with the special creatures that we don't see in 3D. That's a unicorn. But it can be little fairies and stuff like that. And romance, your prayers for love are being answered. So I'm not sure what that is. Yeah. So whatever.
I've been hearing that every year for 3 years.
It's coming.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay. It might be because you're holding on to this low vibration. Remember, if you hold on to people's low vibration, you will only attract this sort of vibration. If you release it and lift your vibration, then you'll attract that vibration. Yeah. So, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you feel lighter now?
Yes, I do.
Good. I was bringing in platinum and ray, so that should lift your vibration. I also, I took, it's 20-second check. I took out the density from your stress and replaced it with that. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, now the next one. The next one is Victoria.
Hey, Victoria.
Hi, Victoria.
Hello again.
Hello.
Body scan and maybe see if there's anything in the house or, any message.
There was nothing in the house when we were doing brain scan. We moved in baby. I'll call it baby. So there's nothing there. So I don't think there'll be anything in the last hour.
Yeah, when we were doing Bobby, we didn't find anything in the house, any more portals.
Apart from your mum's.
Other than your mom's.
Yeah. I'm so grateful that that these times have passed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Finally, some peace and
Yeah. It took a long time.
It didn't help with all the transmuting I was doing these past months. But getting the vibration back up helps.
Yes, it helps a lot.
I do apologize. Made it so hard for you guys.
That made it hard for you. It was you we were worried about. It wasn't us.
I know you guys were probably up in smoke with me or something. It was difficult, but that was a good lesson.
I was ready to get a flight and go kick your ass.
Oh man, I deserve it. Okay, I deserve it.
Yeah.
I let go a lot of light, but then again, I had to transmute 59 incarnations, so it was not easy.
No, but you have to take care of you first, or you can't take care of anybody else.
Yeah, but that was like I realized it was a learning experience, because I walked into this body. A lot of the previous me had, her lifetime. I don't have memories of too much memories of my past, so there was shadow work that needed to be done, and a lot of things that came out after I met Dex. So there was healing involved and transmuting back and forth. We're healing each other because we're twins, and there were lessons and things that I have to evolve to get to the next episode. That's why I had stuck energy with me and had no idea what they were. So it was all needed at that time. It was just what it is.
You still have to take care of your energy first.
Yeah, I learned that lesson.
Yeah. You can't drain yourself.
Yeah, that was the first time I drained many times, but that was the absolute worst. That was the same type of draining I had when I had thousands of demons attacking me during that time my mom died. They literally almost took out my flames. Almost, just a little spark. There was my Elo himself that came in, that blocked everything, that kept me alive those months. It was crazy. They went all out to take me out, but then they failed over and over again. So support is there, I tell you. If you trust and believe, it doesn't matter whether it's the archangel, your higher self, your oversoul, father, mother, you trust.
When it's not your, I know, but if it's not your time, you're not supposed to, it's not your time. You're not supposed to go then.
Yes, I know. I was thrown back into the body.
You can't abuse yourself. To the point.
Yeah.
And that's what Father's message was to you. You can't let yourself get to that point. You can't.
Yeah, that was back then when I didn't know better. I was looking for my soul family. That's all I knew, because I was guided to find my soul family, but I didn't know how. So I went online looking, and at that time I had no idea. I had no connection with light workers or anything like that. I had no idea. I didn't even watch YouTube videos, but I tried to look for people. I just knew I had to find them. And I met bad people, and I was naive and gullible. And then, fast forward nowadays, I met, some good people, and your group and everybody, and I found a home here. I don't resonate with very many people, and a lot of light workers I don't resonate with either, because they're too judgmental and too.
I don't think they understand your gifts and your situation, and they don't understand. That's all. They just don't understand you.
When you activate 108 chakras, you pretty much cover the entire planet. So whenever I bring in any energy, it fries. And so I really have to lower myself. I have to descend in order to get down, just to be normal. I couldn't even be normal for a long time. And it was so frustrating. I can't make friends and stuff like that. And I had cried. But you know what? Soul families are coming in. They're flooding in, and a mass ascension is happening for everyone. So if you feel you are, needing to find people, you don't have to worry. They will come to you.
Is that 105 chakras of you?
108.
108. That's like 10D.
I literally went full blast and literally shook up the neighboring dimensions all the way up. And when
that's like 10D, maybe 11.
When I did that, literally everybody was plugged in. Like everybody, all those kingdoms, cosmic, galactic, universal, elementals, they were all plugged in. I was like, okay, it just happened. My soul decided that. Okay. So I'm fine. My body.
Yeah, how did you feel?
I didn't really have any pain. I was just wondering if I have anything.
Something left, I'm not sure. It might be, I don't know what it is. But something that you unwanted energy. I don't know what it is.
Yes, because I suddenly got really cold, and I just somehow picked it up just
Yeah.
a little while ago.
Yeah,
And
something
that's why I
like-
went to eat my turkey soup just to warm up. It helped. All right. Okay.
Say stop.
Oh, stop.
And that now, sure you got children. So you gotta play like a child.
You get that
Right.
message a lot.
I
Yeah,
know.
today.
Have you already had it? Have you already had it?
He's
before?
had it several times.
Yeah, I think you had
Only your
trust
inner
in us.
child. Only
Yeah.
your inner child.
So you want us, I guess always want us to be all brats then.
Right, go on. Start playing.
There are many times I'm really bratty, and I miss that because, part of the Trinity, you literally have to embody the child all the time. And
Yeah.
I used to live like that when I walked into this body, and I wasn't able to do that in these last few months, to be my child self too much because there was so much going on. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I love you guys all.
Victoria, something's
Love
been
you.
shifted, so that might help you.
What?
Something did get shift from you, so yeah, that might help you.
Get what?
Something did shift from you, so you might be able to like on the inner child now.
Kinda like, since I don't remember my past, I had to learn to be human all over these past few years, since 2018. And because I was, like Father said, I wasn't ready to go. I mean, I was literally another aspect of me was, took over because I accessed the exit portal. So I know I left, or that left person. But yeah,
Got
thank
your
you.
information deleted. Must have bring you back.
Well,
Thanks, Victoria.
thank you so much.
You're welcome, honey. Okay,
Next one, Marie. She has a pain in the foot.
Maria.
Yes. Hi again.
Hi.
Yeah, I've actually for the past few months I've had, let me lift my food. There is a dot that is very painful, like around right here. And I have a hard time walking on it, and I it's not physical. There's no amount of stretching, they'll get rid of it. There's no amount of emotional clearing, they'll get rid of it. I don't know what
Is it
the
still
hell.
there?
Is it still
Yeah,
there
still
now?
Yeah.
Is it this minute? You can still feel it.
Yep.
Yes, I thought when we removed the implants, didn't we remove implants from her?
She had a portal.
Oh, that was on the cat.
She had a tracker.
Something in a
No, I thought we had a tracker on it. Didn't? Or was
That
it
was
just
in my
the cat?
Yeah.
I thought work was done on you, but it could be the memory. You might have the memory of it.
No, we removed them from you too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you had one in your left foot.
That's in my
That's
right
your
foot.
right foot. That's
Yeah.
her right foot.
Still have an investigation.
What the hell's in her right foot?
You might feel this.
No, you know what? There's a piece of. It looks like they started to put one in there. It's not completed.
Huh.
So it was never hooked up. There's just a piece of it in there.
Okay.
So it was never. There was one in your left foot, and you had an implant in you too. I thought we did the cat and you at the same time.
No, you did the implants and the cats and the 2 portals.
Yeah, but we did you at the same.
We did you as well.
We do you as well. You just you don't understand him when he talks to you.
I missed that completely.
What it is, we did it because of the portal and everything. We did the allotment.
Yeah, we did it all at the same time.
Okay.
You feel this where you're feeling pain? Are you feeling any release yet?
Yeah, it's still painful.
So do you feel any energy there or anything?
Can you feel energy in your foot?
I'm not. What would it feel like?
Well, you could even feel like heat or vibration.
No. But I just burped, so that might be it. Because I yawn or I burp when I do energy work.
Yeah, it can be like negative energy being released, can't it?
I don't see anything there anymore. So it's gone.
I'll sense some healing.
And so did I. Her foot is all green energy. So that's healing energy.
Oh, well, maybe it'll go away with time. But yeah, it's still like if I can press it, it's still definitely there.
Is it past life? Are we thinking it's the same, but it's not? Not related.
Oh, I wonder.
Thought about that.
Well, I see in a past life that somebody stuck wood, like tortured her, like between her toes.
I wouldn't be surprised. I've had to deal with so much dark energies and dark entities in this current life that I don't know what I did in past
Some
lives.
kind of torture, like where they stick wooden pegs between your toes. That's horrible. No wonder your foot hurts. You're making me burp. Where my burp is from? I didn't eat.
You can put negative energy in. You can burp it out like that. So some healers do like that.
Oh, again, you were an African man in Africa. Oh, again. Oh, God. And why am I burping all this up? It's coming from my...
It's the negative energy you're drawing out.
I'm drawing it out from her?
Yeah. That's a new ability you got there. Some do that. At least it's burping and nothing else.
Yeah.
Did you see that past life, Bill?
I was just shifting it with time. It's amazing how they work these punishments out, these tortures. There's some sick people who existed then days. They exist now. Do you feel anything then?
Yeah, I feel it here.
Okay. A lot got shifted anyway.
Okay.
You still got pain in your foot?
Yeah.
The best way to do this sort of shadow work or this past life work is go in meditation. In fact, if you, Nikki Sutton, past life soul repair or soul repair, and just go through that, and you got to coach your fragmented soul and bring it back to source or bring it back to your oversoul. Yeah. Nikki Sutton, soul retrieval. She's got a very angelic voice.
Okay. Is that on YouTube?
Free.
Okay.
It's free as well. Unless you pay for it, but you can get it free as well.
Oh, I wouldn't mind that.
But she's got a few guided ones that are pretty good, and that one is really good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will try that.
The foot might be a bit of a memory. It might just ease after a few days. The brain can keep these memories, so we can repair anything. But if the brain's still got it, it's got to be like reprogrammed.
Okay. So I have an extra question. I grew up in a very the house that I grew up in was haunted. Like it definitely changed all my family's behavior, and even I for a couple of years had to fight the urge to murder my entire family, and that I was able to get it away. But I feel like I'm always every time has been more voices in my head than there should be, and every time I can get them to leave, they're always dark and negative and bad, so I can never trust myself. Is there anything that I can do to sort of clear that out and just...
Yeah, Deb, are you still there? I'm waiting for Deb. I don't know what she's doing. So you had a poltergeist in the house you were brought up in?
I think it was way more than that.
Poltergeist, honestly. Right. So you had demons in the house?
I think it was demon. I've had demons in this house that has been removed and then had to get someone else to take them away, but I feel like it's followed me throughout my entire life.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to...
Marie was saying that she used to have demons in a house where she was brought up and they've been following her. I wonder if this is a curse, family curse. Demons shouldn't follow you unless they've got a contract. Okay, this is a bigger job. I'd close your eyes and I'll try and connect and I'll try and go in your timeline and I'll try and sort out the demons. Okay.
Do you have any jewelry or symbols or something your family gave you?
I do have some jewelry from my grandmother on my maternal side.
Was she also a demon, or did they worship the devil, or?
I didn't know her very well because my mother was not very attached to her. She was very narcissistic and very, very mean. Like my mom, her sister, and like all of her cousins, the same generation, they all got raped by the same uncle. And when she told her mom's like, I don't believe you, you're lying, just get the fuck out. But my mom's told me stories of her running after her brother with a knife and her brother setting the house on fire by accident. I feel like it's sort of came down on both sides of the family.
It sounds like it's all demon controlled, doesn't it? But even the uncle raping everyone, that can be messages in the voice. And if you like a drink, alcohol and stuff like that, they can get into the person, because when you've had a drink, you wish the demon in, and if it's a demon around, you've got it in. It controls you, and it wants you to do really dark stuff.
There's something they're saying that there's some kind of jewelry or some kind of something that they're continuing this on with some kind of.
The portal we opened, we thought it was a previous. This could have been your portal, but it's your cursed portal from the demon side that you take along but you don't realize. So do you get that? So we've closed it, but you could probably reopen it because it's like in your timeline, if you get what I mean. Yeah. So let's try and look through.
But there's some kind of jewelry or something that's handed down that some kind of jewelry.
Let me go. I'll go get the jewelry that I got from her when she died. I only got this. It's a watch.
Yeah, just send it to me and I'll bless it on eBay.
You can have it, honestly.
I'm
I've
joking.
never used it. I might just throw it out entirely.
Do you have a necklace or anything that's any Catholic thing? Were they Catholic?
My parents were, but they never forced us to go because they didn't like it. And I personally hate Catholic religion. I've been baptized against my will, but that's it.
Yeah. Did grandmother give you anything that was Catholic?
Not to my knowledge. Like I don't have any crosses. I don't have anything. I just don't like it. Do I have anything else from her? Oh, I might have a ring from her somewhere.
What kind of jewelry?
Yeah, I have this from her.
Let me see this next amethyst. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not it. Something that you got. Did you get a Ouija board?
Nope.
Did you get a photograph, a painting, or anything with any symbols on it from them?
No, I don't have. I mean, family photos are at my mom's. I just have her little. And when they die, they make like a little page keeper thingy. It's the only photo I have of her here.
Why do they keep saying you got something that carried this on? It's symbolic.
Could be a bloodline curse. The blood. I'm following it now. Very, very dark. It's more reptilian demon than normal people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have made meditation where I used to see my feet, my right hand as a reptilian, like the 3 claws and it's green, and the foot too.
Yeah. When you were little, were they underneath your bed? Did you feel like they were underneath your bed?
Well, my brother used to hide under my bed for like an hour, and so after I would go to bed and then scare the shit out of me. So I've always been terrified of everything, everywhere. Like it's to the point that I just never feel safe about anything, anywhere, anyone, not even myself.
Well, I'm getting, Deb. This is a new one on me. I haven't seen this one before. It's a bloodline curse from a ritual from reptilians. It's a reptilian torture thing.
Wow.
Yeah. There you go. Now I've got to find a way of getting rid of it. You might have felt something in your foot about a minute ago because we've stuck something in your foot to get the memory. Yeah. So you might have felt a little shiver there, something like that, tingling. You feel any different?
I feel like I have energy running through me, and for some reason I have the song "Let It Go" from the movie Frozen constantly playing on the loop.
You can sing it if you want. I've gone into your timeline to where the torture was being done. We killed 3 reptilians. The 4th one, we cut the contract, but then we had to. It was a bit like doing like a cleansing to the person that was dying. Still died. I couldn't change. You can't change death.
Yeah.
You can change the curse on the death.
Okay.
Okay. This was only supposed to be a Paley.
I know.
End up going into the Middle Ages. Into reptilians were on Earth in the Middle Ages because it was on Earth.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm thinking that. I think I was in the Earth. I'm not 100% to be honest. But the being from your bloodline was human. So there you go. But the bloodline was cursed.
Yeah.
So what happens is they take the energy of each being, and sometimes you see them because they're in your shadows.
Okay.
Hopefully they're gone now.
I hope so.
That portal was yours. That serpent, so it was reptilian serpent. They look very similar, to be honest.
But the ring, the amethyst ring, is fine. That's a beautiful crystal. That is a protective one. So just run cold water on it.
Yeah.
For
my aspect saying it was a reptilian demon. It wasn't reptilian. It was a reptilian demon. So it would have had suckers and everything. I didn't see it as much.
Terrible.
Yeah. I've got a picture of one, but I won't put it in. A real one. I've actually got a real digital one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, after you run the cold water over it, then hold it in your right. If you're right-handed, hold it in your right hand. It absorbs your energy. Or if you're left-handed, hold it in your left hand. Let it absorb your energy, and that becomes yours.
Okay, cool. So I have a few. Actually, I like a whole. I bought a different kit, like with the earrings and the necklace and stuff like that, but it's still amethyst.
Yeah. Yeah. Anytime you get any jewelry or any crystals or anything, then to buy outside of, out, you want to run cold water over them so it gets rid of anybody else's energy on them, and then hold it in your hand to absorb your energy.
Okay.
Then it becomes yours.
Doesn't the moonlight does the same thing?
You can
Everything.
do, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got something from a shaman, and I've kept his energy in there. I liked it. But you got to connect and everything and see how good it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can program crystals to do to help you.
Yeah, so I've heard, but I've never I have a bunch of them, but I've never really spent time with them.
Yeah, they're live.
You just get a load of symbols like Flower of Life or Metatron's cube, and then put them in a circle, and then say a circle of green energy, which is like heart chakra, and then put a rock crystal in the middle, and just leave it on your bedside. So then it takes all the negativity away as well. You can do it on a dream catcher and leave a dream catcher flat, and then put crystals on, and then you're actually programming. Not only are you taking your dreams away, you're also taking the negativity energy that is forming for them dreams.
Okay. Yeah, because I wouldn't want to take all my. Dreaming is fun.
Yeah, it depends if you have dark dreams.
I have the most random dreams ever. They're always between 6 and 8 in the morning. I feel like I'm actually traveling. I'm not just.
That's
dreaming.
probably your time. You probably have sleep the first so many hours, because that's what I do, and then after you've had the body rest, you then do the spiritual job.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I didn't know that could be a thing. A reptilian blood curse.
Yeah, you learn everything sometimes.
We find new things a lot. Thank you, Bill. That was very good.
You're welcome.
Basically, I'm in a room.
We find new stuff a lot.
I'm basically in a room with 4 beings with a sword of God fighting them. Killed 3, and then because normally what you're supposed to do is send the consciousness to source, but sometimes you haven't got the time, so they can be reborn. But because it's in the timeline, I'm really breaking the rules by sending them to source, because you've already had lives after, if you get what I mean. Okay. So I left one alive and did a deal. You do deal with anyone. When there's a sword to the throat, they'll go by it. Do you want a card?
Stop.
I'll be giving you a card. Right, that's your guardian angel. It's saying that your guardian angel is behind you.
Yay.
All the way. There you go. Oh, I want you there before we did the work.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Your guardian angel's name is Millicent, by the way. Yep, Millie. Call her Millie. Millie for short, she said.
All right.
That's one of your angels. That's the one that's closest to you right now.
Okay.
She's been there since birth.
Okay. Is she the one that I hear walking around?
That you what?
Here.
Did you
I
hear
him? I'll hear the floor creak and stuff like that. And
well, I don't know if you hear her, but she said if you want to hear her, talk to her. She responds.
Okay.
Oh, my birds are going crazy. I apologize. They're being brat.
We don't hear them.
You don't hear my parrot?
No.
Good.
Not good. I can.
You're loud.
They're very loud right now.
In the next few days, try and remember your dreams, and that is the dream that you're going to get is the job that you're getting in what you're doing in ashram. I can't tell you your job, even though I know it. I've been told that you've got to find that job.
Okay. Yeah.
I really want to tell you, but I can't. I've been told not to.
Yeah, because I really want to know. I've been wondering all my damn life, what am I supposed to do here?
I think with all the bloodline problem, it's probably made your brain a bit away from it. It's separated it because they probably didn't want your ashra infected with the problem you got around it.
Probably.
But now you haven't, so you should be okay.
Oh, I hope so. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Okay. The next one is Kari. She has a lower back pain and ankle pain.
Hello?
Hey.
Have you still got your foot problem?
It's me. I still do. And
Right, okay.
lower back, it's not really pain, but I'm supposed to have an MRI in the 28th for my lower back to see if there's a pinched nerve.
So you went after last week's healing. What happened?
I had a nerve test.
No, I meant you walked around and I mean, it was like nothing happened. You were in pain. It was like we didn't do anything.
I walked around a little and then the pain did come back, and it's really bad in both ankles still. And yesterday I got out a little bit, but I paid for it last night. My feet just got red and they were in pain all night because I got out a little. I went to the chiropractor to have my back adjusted, and the pain is just still shooting pain, mostly the right foot, but left foot also. And it's still there.
Can you feel that energy?
What's that?
Can you feel any
feel
energy?
the energy.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about it. Let's see.
Well, you shouldn't have to think about it. You should feel it automatically. That's something you should feel. You shouldn't have to think about it.
Maybe in my lower back.
You might feel a bit of prickly energy.
Still on her spine, about 4 inches. I don't know, about 4 inches above her tailbone. It looks like there's a white clip, like somebody put a clip on her back, on her spine. It doesn't look like it, like a plastic staple or something on her back. I don't see anything else there. It almost looks like somebody put some plastic piece in your back.
You feel the energy now?
Yeah.
Where do you feel it?
In my lower back.
I just feel it in your lower back and your voice connect.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Who put it there?
I can't see a barcode.
Huh?
Can't see the barcode. That's what we don't know.
It's not like an implant. It's not connected to anything. It's not anything that we can trace. It's just looks like a plastic staple.
I never had anything done to my back ever.
Have we ever took implants out of you?
Have you ever what?
Taken an implant out of you?
My memory when we.
Yeah, we've never taken an implant out of you.
Yeah, so
No.
Have you ever had it taken out by anyone else?
Anything taken out?
Have you ever had an implant removed from somebody else?
No.
Doesn't make sense, that's why.
That's what I mean. I've never seen that there before. This is the first time I'm seeing something actually put in her back, something there.
And that's affecting my feet, you think?
Well, it wasn't there before. This is the first time I'm seeing something there.
Because you saw a pinched nerve and then you saw like a little clear bubble.
Yeah.
Yes, but I've never seen this. That wasn't there the last time I looked at your back.
How do we get it out?
Well, it's not hard.
No.
Now it seems like now there's somebody playing games. I'm gonna scan your house. Do you live near water?
7 to 10 miles away, the beach.
Any water?
Not really. A lake?
A pond, a lake?
Not right around here.
A fountain?
There might be a fountain in the front where you come in, maybe.
I'm just going to send loads of energy into your foot.
Do you have a washer and dryer in your apartment?
Yeah, it's right out the door and it just stopped. I mean, it's done. I had a washer going, but it's gone. It's done. It stopped.
There's a portal above her washer and dryer.
There's no mirrors in there. And it's out on my patio.
No, it's above your washer and dryer. There's a portal. It's new.
It's new? Should we go look?
No, you don't have to look. I know it's there. They're coming through this fountain to that portal. They like water.
This has been 3 months and 10 doctors and I can't get fixed.
You still feel the pain in your foot now?
In my foot?
Can you feel it now?
Yeah.
Is it the same or is it changed?
It's about the same. Just a tightness in both feet. Tightness and pain.
Look on the back of her ankles. She has one of those plastic staples on each of the ankles.
Yep, I feel pinching on both ankles. A pinching feeling in both ankles on my tendons.
There's a plastic staple, like that white plastic staple on each ankle too.
It's like a tendon and it's tight and it's pinching.
Yeah.
On both sides.
Yeah. Well, that would be why.
Do you ever have dreams?
Yeah.
Do you remember the dreams? Any weird ones?
A weird one, I was in where'd you go? I was in the ocean and I was swimming and there was like a wallet out in front of me and I couldn't really get to it. and something else was floating in the water, but I was like going over waves in the water. And I have a lot of dreams, but I don't always remember them.
What are you getting, Deb? I'm getting some weird stuff. You ever study about other beings, alien beings?
No.
It's just I've got a connection with that.
I don't really study it at all. No.
Yeah, I've got a dream about it. I've got a connection with that, which is strange. How long have your foot been like this now?
It started in September, my right foot, and then slowly the left foot came into the same issue.
And you had no injuries at the time?
No, just I've been on my feet for 30 years with my work. I run around 7 hours every day for 30 years.
What are you getting from the portal?
I'm just trying to sort of see. I've just got a connection with alien beings, taking samples.
Is it a good witch or a bad witch alien being?
I don't know.
I don't feel like it's
dark.
I don't feel like it's dark either. But I don't know what the point is.
I've been taken away from my job, my friends. I'm depressed. I've lost 20 pounds. I'm in my home every day. Even if I try to get out a little, I'm just suffering at night. I'm not in a good place.
This may turn around if you start being grateful for what you do have. And I can tell you that right now that it's I know it's going to be hard, but it's time to turn it around. It's not going to turn around to better it until you turn around, because there's a lot of people suffering with a lot worse. This is a tough time of year for so many people, Carrie. There's so many people. So instead of being self-pity, be in gratitude, because it could be so much worse.
I know, but it's so hard not to have my feet, and everybody else has their feet.
Not everybody else has their feet. Some people don't have hands and feet, and they're not complaining. So let's put it in perspective. Let's be in gratitude that it could be so much worse, and be thankful for everything you do have and the people in your life you do have that love you. The people are alone and during the holidays, and they're some people are homeless. You look at the people in California that are living on the street. You are inundated with homeless in that.
Yeah, I know.
But for the grace of God, that could be you.
Yeah, I know. I just want a doctor to figure it out.
Okay, and I understand that, and we're trying to heal you. We're trying to find the root cause of where this started, and we're doing the best we can.
I know.
Hey, Karen, can you send a message on my messenger?
The better it is for you.
Yeah. Can you send a message from your messenger so I can have a look at this overnight? I'm intrigued by it. I'd like to investigate it properly.
What do you want me to send on your messenger on Facebook?
Just send a message.
Just say,
hi.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have this amethyst. Should I do anything with this?
That covers negative energy and everything too. So that's yours, and that's for you. But understand, you have an open portal, and you didn't have this before. So there's obviously something coming in, and I see things in your body that weren't there before. That are actually, I don't know where they came from, but whoever's opening that portal, it came from them. So
what do I do?
Let me investigate overnight.
Yeah. Okay. Phil's going to investigate overnight, but from now on, instead of saying "poor me," go into gratitude and list everything that you're thankful for, because sitting there and feeling sorry for yourself is only going to bring more negative.
Yeah, it is. You're right. It's just been months.
So what you say is what you get. Remember that, everybody. What you say is what you get. It only brings on what you're vibrating at.
What's my guardian?
Manifesting stuff.
Yes. Yeah, we manifest what we say and what we feel and what we think.
Yeah, I get all that. I know. I'm never alone in my life, so it's just a whole new. I don't know why the universe or God is putting me in this place.
It's because these are all.
They're all. What it might be. I did pick this up. It might be that your feet are to do with you. You've created that. Why? You've created this because your path is not the path that you should be doing. Yep. You might be needing to do a spirit, and once you're on the correct path, these might just go away then.
Yep. We all chose our experiences before we came here.
But you might be getting this because you're not on your spiritual path. If you think the logic in that, it's like a calling that look, you don't have to walk out. We've done your feet. You don't have to do the job now. You know it's at home. Let's do the spiritual path. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a blister on my side of my heel. It's on the side, a blister. I don't know.
I'll give you an example, and I don't like doing Hollywood studios. Doctor Strange was a surgeon. He damaged his hands. He became a sorcerer. That's very similar what you might be doing. You might be leading to a spiritual path. So you might not be doing what you should be doing, and that's why you can have pain in all these things. Could be a positive. They might be being manifested for you to go on a certain. What do you want to do in spirituality? What do you want to actually do?
What do I want to do in spirituality?
Yeah.
Just.
What's she calling? What would you like to do?
I mean, I'm a makeup artist, and that's what I've done for all my years, and I loved it, and I love what I do. So it's hard to think of something else that I would love to do. I can get closer to God, I guess. Spiritually, I don't know. I think of myself as being spiritual already.
What I would do is do a bit of meditation, look at all the spiritualities, and see what you're drawn to. I really would. But I was given this earlier, but it's very difficult to say that sort of thing. But these things that the pain that you're getting is to look at yourself and start doing something different. Yeah.
Oh, I'd like to do to learn Reiki.
There you go.
And heal myself.
Yeah.
I did Reiki 1, and I can do attunement, but I'd like to, study that a little bit, because we're all universal energy and we could heal ourselves, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of what we do.
Just be careful with Reiki. You don't give your power to anything. You've got the power's within, but Reiki's still okay. The reason why Reiki is okay is no one knows that you can do spirituality, you can do all sorts. There was 4 Reiki masters that created Reiki 100 years ago in Japan. And I wouldn't use the symbols if it was me, but that's your choice.
Yeah. Okay. What would you do?
He would not use the symbols if it was up to him.
Oh, no symbols. Oh, okay. Well, I don't have to do Reiki.
No, healing. Healing's just
the healing part of it is good. You don't use the symbols.
The power's within.
Yeah, the power's within. It has nothing to do with the symbols.
Oh, okay. Because they can lead to other things, opening things.
Well, you can give you a bit of your power away, in my opinion. If anyone's looking at YouTube.
Right.
But you just said you want to do healing. So why don't you start trying to look for places that you can train, or you could do your Reiki, but just be careful of giving your power away. That's all.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Tomorrow I'm going to try to get to church, because I don't really go to church, but it feels good to be with people and the music, and people pray for me there too.
Yeah.
And so I'll probably try to do that tomorrow. I just need to get out of the house sometimes. I got to get out of here.
Exactly.
I'd go to the beach.
I'd go to the beach.
That's my church.
I just don't always have someone that will take me there, But yeah, I've never been alone before in my life, but I live alone.
You're not alone.
So we're never alone, right?
You have an angel named Malcolm.
Malcolm?
Mm-hmm. He's the closest one to you right now. Malcolm?
So I can talk to him?
Oh, yeah.
Can he help me heal?
He could help you in a lot of ways. He is your
remember,
guardian. He's your guardian angel.
It might not be healing you need. You need to look at your path, then have the healing.
Oh, my path? I need to get on my path.
At the moment, you're stuck at home doing hardly anything. Well, you've got a brain to think. You've got the Google to go. You've got the internet. Start looking at your next stage. Next stage. It's like, what do I do at the moment? I do so many. I'm a school teacher on a Monday. I've got my own business.
Yeah.
I do spiritual healing on a Tuesday, and I teach judo on a Friday.
Right.
Yeah. All for free. I don't get paid for it, but I give my energy to it, and I get back the energy as well. Yeah.
That's why I do what I do. The makeup artist. I help people. They want to look like me, and they want their makeup like me. So I help all of them, and they feel good about themselves, and I feel good about myself. It's like a different, But I've done it 21 years, and I don't know who I am without that.
Well, you could have done that and something else as an hobby, like a sideline.
True. Well, I go to people's homes and do their makeup for events and things,
Yeah. I'm talking about something completely different.
Oh, yeah. I know. I don't even know what that would be. I don't know myself.
You just said you're interested in Reiki.
Yeah. But now that I don't want to do those symbols that I do.
Yeah, you can still go into it. Just don't give your power to it.
Yeah, because I do put it on my hands, the symbols sometimes. So I don't want to.
You got the power within. Your source being. We all source beings.
Right.
Yeah.
Tuesday, they might drop me from workman's comp because they think there's something wrong with my back. So I'm afraid to not get paid anymore after Tuesday. It's a long story. And my brother told me to get a lawyer, and I don't know if I should do that. It's just a lot for me, right? It's just overwhelming.
If you did more meditation, your brain would be clearer.
Okay.
You know what you're doing.
Some days I do a lot of meditation, and then some days I'm just like, okay, I did that so much already, you know? I do like healing meditations.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, you're not sure what your path. So probably 900 to 1,000 hertz. Wake up your brain, get your brain thinking, connect to your subconscious. Yeah. Get the messages.
Get the messages from my subconscious that are trying to tell me.
Yeah.
So just be quiet. Do I have any other guardian angels?
Last Sunday. Yeah, last Sunday I did meditation all day.
All day?
Because I needed to have some answers.
Deb, do I have more guardian angels?
Yes, you do. Teresa, Leroy, and Marcia. Those are the 4 that are closest to you.
Teresa, Leroy, Marcia,
and Malcolm.
And I can ask them to come in and help me with things, and they're good.
They're always with you. They don't ever leave.
And they're good?
Yeah, those are your angels.
And
you're not going to have bad ones, are you?
No bad ones? Angels?
It's very rare you have guardian angels that are overpowering. It's very rare you can get them, but normally they're all for you anyway. I know you're protectors, but they don't control you.
You chose them before you came.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What can they do?
They protect you.
They didn't protect me from the clips, 3 clips on my body.
You might have.
Oh, so these are things for a learning experience. I have to tell you that.
The clips might be clipping your journey to change your direction. You might have put them there yourself.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't know I would ever wish this upon myself, really.
Well, be careful what you say.
In the last 21 years, you've done the same thing.
Same place.
Same thing near enough, yeah? What have you learned in the last 10 that you didn't know in the last 11 before that?
Oh, I just love being with people.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. We're here to Earth's a training ground. So I'm doing the same thing for 21 years. This is your position now to change direction, do something completely new. And you're drawn into this healing center, healing place. You're drawn into Reiki healing. There's you're forward into healing. Yeah. Your choice, huh?
Like half your face is missing, Rick.
I know I'm trying. I know, Deb, that I'm fighting this. You know.
Yes, you're very stubborn. That's what your angels are saying. She doesn't want to listen.
I know. I don't know. I really want to learn, and if this is, you know, I'm scared. You know, I'm scared.
What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of not walking.
But the only one that's going to keep you from walking is you.
I'm just scared.
You know what? Putting fear out there, you're feeding them. You're continuing feeding the negative. So you're putting it out there. I'm afraid I'm not going to walk again. So then you won't.
Well,
start being thankful and put the fear away, because that's the only way that's going to happen is if you allow it to happen. And by putting negative out there, you'll bring negative. By putting positive, loving energies out there, only positive, loving energies are going to come back to you.
Okay, I'm going to work
the fear, because it doesn't do anything but bring more fear to you.
You know, last year I broke me ankle and tore me Achilles, which is the worst injury a person can ever get.
Yeah.
What did I do? I didn't even go to the hospital. I just carried on walking.
I know. And you put the pain aside. I remember that.
I put the pain aside and just carried on, because that wasn't going to stop me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But after 6 weeks, I got an X-ray, and then they were a bit baffled how I could actually walk on it. But that was for me to slow down. That's what it was. Just for me to slow down.
I mean, I know I need to be stubborn about you know what, I'm gonna walk again. I'm gonna get through this.
It's looking at your path. It's looking at your goals and your path. Yeah.
Goals and your path.
It's what you need to change. It's telling you to change direction. You've got to find that change of direction. You've already said you'd like to do healing. Yeah. You don't have to put the Reiki word on it. But you can still do that.
Yeah. I mean, it's not at the top of my chart of like what I want to do.
What's at the top of your chart?
But I don't know what's at the top of my chart that I want to do for the rest of my life.
Well, I've just said that's what you need. You need at the top of your chart now. It can be healing, and then what happens is things change, and then your direction changes because you're on the right path. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You might as well have a card because you probably need it more than anyone.
I do. I'm gonna be Deb. I'm gonna be a good patient. I'm gonna be a good patient. I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna learn some things by myself.
I say stop. That's one word.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Stop. And look at this.
Oh, it's beautiful.
This is Annie, and she keeps me going. Does she have any messages?
I don't know because I've just done your cards.
Just sending love to you.
You've got serenity, freedom, and harmony. So there's a message here.
What is it?
Right. The first one was harmony. Yeah.
Harmony.
The angels are saying, let go of all your troubles. Bring harmony to yourself. And that's what we're saying, basically. Serenity, I can say that, right? Yeah. Peace of mind is within you. Freedom, yeah? You may feel trapped in prison, but you have the keys to release this. So go on and do it.
Yeah.
That's roughly what we've been saying for the last 10 minutes.
Harmony, peace of mind, and freedom.
Yeah, all within you.
It's all within you.
If you met me outside of this situation, you would think, God, she's the most positive, wonderful, nothing gets in her way, everything's wonderful, great.
It's a shame she ain't got to go.
Person. Huh?
Take your goal first. Remember to send a message through. Just I.
Okay.
So I just want to check what that portal is and then little things are, because I haven't seen them before. They don't feel dark, and there's no reason for them to there apart from, it's a bit like, have you ever heard of getting your wings clipped? It's as though you've been clipped deliberately to change your path because you were doing the same thing all the time, same job happy. All the time. Were you happy? You were happy doing one thing. Life's too short to do the same thing.
You know, he's going to make sure that nobody else, that there isn't somebody else clipping your wings too. So he's just going to make sure.
I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, but I was so happy at my friends, my clients, my job, really happy.
That's called being in a comfy zone. Now they've put you in a non-comfy zone, and it's up to you to fight for that, to get back on the track.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it could be that you put yourself there, so he's just going to make sure.
Okay. Yeah.
It could be that you're not hitting your goals where you're supposed to be at this point, and you could have put this there for yourself. If you didn't get to a certain point by now, this is your booby trap for yourself
to get out of.
Yeah, to get out of where you are, you got to change your direction.
I got a psychologist on Monday to talk to. I think it'll help too. And that's something I've never done before. You know?
What did the card say though?
All
the answers are within you.
Yeah.
You've got them all.
That's true. I'm trying to look outside of myself for the answers. And
I know you are. You're trying to grasp for everybody else to give you the answers when you've got all the answers. You do. You have a whole tool chest right in your heart chakra. They're all there. Your soul knows what to do.
I just have to trust my soul and myself. I think.
Yes.
Because I've been giving my energy away for so long.
Yep.
Thinking it was making me happy.
We all do. We all have to learn that.
It's being in the comfy zone. If you're in the comfy zone, you know, everything's being paid and everyone's happy and everything.
You've been sleepwalking. You've been sleepwalking for 21 years. Yeah. I'm so happy.
But I loved it. I was really happy though, and everybody knows there that I was really happy and good at what I did. Really good. and it's hard to think of myself without that.
Yeah, I was too. I worked for 18 years for American Express. I thought I was going to retire with them. Yeah, other plans happened.
It's kind of a jolt when you're like taken out of it really quick, and it can be uncomfortable.
No kidding.
Right?
I'll give you a story. I had 22 years with my wife, and then she died. She had terminally ill with cancer. I was a carer. I actually healed her for 8 months. She's supposed to have a day to live. My kids were at school, so I had to bring them up. And all of a sudden, I went more into spirituality.
Oh, when she passed away, you did?
When she went and passed away, I started. I was digging myself. I was digging myself in a proper hole. Addictions and everything. I was really going downhill, but spirituality took me out of that.
Really? What kind of spirituality did you go for?
Healing, I think.
Healing? Yeah. I think so.
Remote viewing, warrior work. I used to do it anyway. I've done it all my life, but I went into it more deeply. Yeah.
That makes sense.
And we lost our jobs of many, many, many years, and lost our house, and gave away our furniture, and we're homeless, and that woke us up.
Oh, that was your shift and your change?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
We had our 4 cats and our car, our truck, and mattress.
Carrie, you do know it's within.
It's within.
Yeah. You say I don't know. Yes, you do know. You just got to find the answers in it.
Within.
Yeah.
Within, Philip and Deb and Rick.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We discovered you know what, we have each other. That's when we started being grateful for everything we did have, not what we lost.
Well, I wish I had someone. Now that I'm alone in my home, I wish I had someone to share my life with. I guess that could be a path.
Ask your guides. Tell them to find your joy.
I know, because my cat, I saw her on Facebook and I knew she's the one for me. So I was,
Well, I don't think you're going to find your
Facebook?
soulmate on Facebook. No. Facebook. So just ask your guides to find your joy. How about that?
Tell them to help me find my soulmate?
Yeah, no, just ask them to find your joy. That's part of it.
My joy, no matter what it is.
Joy.
Don't look at a specific thing. You can't plan your life like that. You've just got to find the answers within. Go on that path. And if things like that come, they come, then you're on the right path.
I told them to find our joy, and that's how we became healers. And I've asked other people, and just ask your guides. You have to ask your guides for assistance, not your angels, your guide.
Oh, what's the difference?
Because this is, your angels protect you automatically. Your guides, you have to ask them for help because this is free will. Your guides can't help you unless you ask them.
Do the guides have names too?
That's what I told you. No, I didn't give you names, did I? Susan and Charles.
Susan and
Charles.
Those are my guides.
Yes.
Your guides they don't show you the path. They help you what your path is. You've got to choose the path.
Exactly.
You can't ask them to choose your path. Because then what's the point of being a human here? We've got to make the choices. But they can guide you.
They can find your joy for you. They can put it in front of you.
Oh, okay. That would be good.
They give you the signs.
Okay.
But I did tell them, make sure I trip over it.
You told them make sure we trip over it?
Make sure I trip over it, because sometimes it could be, to them it's right there in front of me, but if I don't trip over it, I won't see it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's what I said. Make sure I trip over it.
Okay.
Because I can get ditzy. Because I'm always I got all these balls in the air. I want to trip over it.
Oh, you telling me you want to trip over it? Oh, I got it. Okay. Yeah. And then I did this to myself this time of year, the happiest time of my life, Christmas time. I really did a shenanigan on myself by choosing.
It can still be the happiest time. It can still be. Make it the happiest time. It's up to you.
Yeah. Okay.
You can sit in your car and drive someplace. It's not that far a walk.
I can't drive right now.
Because of your ankles?
The pain. And I can't get out and walk anywhere because it's painful. I'm kind of homebound most of the time. And then I do get out, and then I pay for it later.
Okay, you could rent one of those wheel things.
I know.
Rent it.
I wouldn't
let it stop me.
That's me driving with a broken ankle.
I know. I need someone with a wheelchair and get me out, All
right. We've got to move on.
All right.
I haven't eaten yet today.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm getting cranky.
Okay.
Like Phil when we're hungry.
Bye, Deb. Bye, Deb. Bye, Phil.
I love you.
I love
Send
you.
that message. Send that message so I can tap into you.
I will.
I'm just
I'll
a
do
bit
it.
interested. Don't expect an answer straight away.
Okay. I'll wait on it. Okay.
Don't expect an answer, and then if you do get one, you get one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I won't be sitting there going, okay, what is he gonna say? Okay.
Maggie is next. Is that what she said?
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You're welcome, honey.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye.
Maggie, I haven't seen you in forever.
Hey guys! Yoo-hoo! I missed you guys so much last Saturday. I want to join you, but I had for a long time already, 1 month before, I had an appointment with a Zoom meeting and took so long, and I say no, this is now too late, and then I left for this weekend. Thank you so much.
You were here last weekend?
No, because I had another appointment. I was waiting 1 month.
Last week's lasted 6 hours, by the way.
That was long.
Wow, really?
You could have come in. You could have come up.
Yeah,
hours. No, that will be too much.
Today's 4.
Yeah, it's 4 hours today. I didn't think it was going to last this long.
Wow. Yeah, it's not so many people today. Well, I try to be quickly. Thank you so much, Deb, for your loving care and offer last time when I had my sinuses infection. It was very bad, and I'm still having, because it suddenly just get closed one time and I don't get any air. And 10 days after I had the infection, I just fell and I was looking like this. Can you see the picture?
Yes.
Wow.
And it was very strange because I fell on my face, and it was so that it was like I was next to my body watching me fall. I fell and I listened a noise, and I remember that I asked myself, what is this? And then I realized that I was on the floor like a frog. And my face, I fell like this, but my face was on the side, and I injured my nose here, and I didn't break anything. And the only thing I had at home, it was the colloidal silver, and I was washing all the time until it stopped bleeding, and I was afraid. I say, my God, what I'm going to do now? And I was checking myself and my teeth, and I come inside the house, and then I was like in trance, and I couldn't go to bed earlier because I was afraid to touch my nose and start to bleeding again, because it was a huge thing here. And 1 o'clock more or less in the morning, I went to bed, and after 3 hours, I woke up, and I tried to get up of the bed, and my body was shaking that I couldn't stand up without hold on the door. And it was very, very strange. My whole body shaking that I sent an audio.
You were vibrating. You were vibrating. You woke up in the middle of a healing. They were healing you. That's the message I'm getting now.
Oh, because I couldn't walk, and I couldn't write anything, type, and then I send an audio to the group, and I ask, I say, guys, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm feeling bad, and I cannot ask no one for help. And thank God, also David recommend me meditation. I sit here 4 o'clock in the morning. I did the meditation, and when the meditation was finished, I was only feeling my hands a little bit shaking, and then I went to bed. I slept for 4 hours more, and from this day I start to get better. After 6 days, it fall down everything, and now I am healed. And everyone say, cannot be that you didn't break anything. Only my nose here. 3 days ago, I start to wear my glasses on my nose, but the nose is still sensitive. But it was like a huge blessing. When I stand up, I was just touching my face and think to myself, my God, what I'm going to do if I need to go to a hospital now? and I was really, really worried. And since the next day, just
when you stood up and your body wasn't shaking, it was actually vibrating. You were actually being healed by the angels. You should have just laid right back down so they could complete their healing.
I thought that maybe because of the mechanism of protection, I wasn't feeling the when I fell down. I was worried to get myself up and take care because I am alone. And after I relaxed 3 hours on the bed, I thought this was the effect of the shock from falling. And
now
it was crazy. I say, what come next, please?
Yeah, sometimes when there's an archangel or an ascended master too, you'll feel the vibration from them as well. You'll feel your body vibrate when they're close by. So the Archangel Michael was actually there, and he's telling me now that your body, they were there doing healing on your body, and you were being protected. You actually were protected from that fall because it could have been a lot worse.
In front of me, Deb, it was a corner, very sharp. If I fell like this, I don't know what could be happened.
They actually protected you going down, and that you got the. It could have been so much worse than what happened.
Yes.
To you.
Sometimes
you got scraped compared to what. Yeah.
Sometimes when I look at this place, I ask myself, it makes no sense the way I fell down here because it doesn't fit together, the position. Yeah. But it was, oh my God, I cannot.
Well, the angels were there. Your angels were working.
I can imagine. And they listen all the time by any chance. How grateful I am that they protected me. Yeah. And since I fell, I have this side of my neck. I think is where you say last time that I have this pinched nerve.
Yeah.
And I have every day now very much tension on my shoulder that in this time of the night when I move my head, it's like everything just break down.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You feel that, Maggie?
Yes, I do. I feel like a warm hug.
Yeah, that neck pain's coming over. You might feel it going. I feel like you lost your power a little bit because of that fall, so I'm going to try and connect it up again. How do you feel?
It's much soft now.
I know it's quite hard on my neck.
But was really before, it was really like making noise from stretching, and now it's much better.
Well, that cracking, that static cracking, that's negative energy, that's like pain energy. That's how I take it off you. Release it.
Wow, before I couldn't move my head like this.
You got your power back.
It's a huge difference now. Perfect. I had a question, Deb. I had a feeling when I fall, it was like someone pushed me down. Am I think something wrong, or because it was, I don't know. It was strange.
You gotta say stop while Deb's finding out.
Stop, please.
Possibility. Did you feel any negative energies around you?
Well, not in this day especially, because I had a good day. I was scared about myself. I did the house, and then in the night, I was here and I say, tomorrow is garbage day. I'm going to put my garbage out now because then is my day complete. And I was feeling good. And I just took the garbage out, and suddenly I missed the last step from the stairs because it was also dark. But
did you feel a physical push, or did you feel a spiritual push?
No, I felt like it was physical.
What your cards mean, by the way, you're having extra blessings off the angels going through this difficult time at the moment, and don't worry about it, because if you don't worry about it, the healing will just complete. Just carry on. Yeah. I wouldn't even worry if it was a push or a non-push. I don't think someone would have pushed you anyway, unless you had to learn a lesson. You might have needed a rest from the healing. So they might have pushed you deliberately so you have rest to have healing. off other things. But I don't feel any negativity else, do you, Deb?
I have to say, although my situation didn't change, because my neighbor, I start to help her with her son and to make lunch for him when he comes from school. And then the lady who worked for her before decided to come back, and she took her back because she was already 1 year by her before. And then I come to the 0 point again. But I have to say, I'm feeling different now. I'm not desperately, and I feel calm.
You might have needed some thinking time. My crystal ball's just moved on its own 12 inches.
Again?
My crystal ball just moved 12 inches on its own.
Debbie, can I ask you just one more question? Can you or Phil or Rick, anyone, tell me the name of my guide? Because I asked them, but I don't know if they show me. I don't see it, and I like to speak to them directly. I just feel this connection with Jesus Christ, Yeshua. And,
can I say, I've got one name. I've got Matthew. I've got Matthew. The Matthew. There you go.
Matthew.
Matthew. Okay.
I thought that's what I said.
You also have a Michael, which is not Michael, which is not Archangel Michael, but another Michael, Michael.
Oh, okay.
Michael.
Okay.
And you
Matthew is the Matthew, by the way. Who is Matthew anyway? I've read the Bible many years ago.
You mean what? One of the four, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John?
That's the one. Yeah, Matthew. That's the one. Yeah. Don't know what we did, but.
And you have a Marco. You have a Marco.
Marco, Michael, and Matthew. Everything
you have all the beautiful men around you.
Wow. Three M's. I am Maggie, and I have Matthew, Michael, and Marco. Oh my God.
And you have guides. Your guides are Lydia and Lydia. And your another one is Margaret. Margaret. Well, Marguerite. Like Margarita, like the drink.
This is my name. This is my real name.
Well, were you named after somebody?
No. My name is Margarida Maria. Double name.
Were you named after someone?
No, because when I came to Germany 30 years ago, I didn't like how they pronounce my name. And then a friend of mine started to call me Maggie. And since I am in Europe, 30 years now, I am Maggie, and my name is strange for me. If someone say next to me Maggie, I don't react because and after I realize, oh, that's me. And since I am in Europe, no one called me Margarita, and the name is for me strange now.
Why did I hear the name Margarita as one of your angels? That's so weird.
Is that where you were originally called, Margarita?
In Brazil, Margarida.
Yeah, where did that name come from?
I don't know. My mother gave me this name when I was born. I have no idea.
So that's what I mean. I think it's one of your ancestors' names because that's who your guide is.
Oh, okay.
You don't think it's one of your aunties or one of your mother's ancestors?
Well, to be honest, I didn't get to know the family of my parents because they were living so far. I didn't get to meet any grandparents, only one auntie. And
I think this Margarita is one of your from your family.
Oh, okay.
She's one of your angels.
Fantastic. Okay.
I think you are named after her.
Oh, okay. I will try to find out.
Yes, please do.
Thank you so much, guys. I wish all of you a blessed Christmas, peaceful and filled with blessings and healthy for all of us. Thank you so much. I love you all.
Thank you.
Love you too, honey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye. Thank you, Lily.
Bye.
I think the next one is Ryan.
Australian Ryan.
Hey,
Down under Ryan. happening,
What's
Ryan?
going on? What's been happening?
It's about
I
8
don't
o'clock
know.
there
What
now.
creepy crawlies do you have for us today?
Is it 8 a.m. there? Right.
Yeah, it's at 8:35.
In the morning?
Yeah, in the morning. Yeah.
Tomorrow, Sunday, right?
Tomorrow, I'm in the future.
Oh, good God. Oh, my God.
I haven't been with anyone, like 2 sessions with you guys. Like I haven't been without anyone.
So I'm trying to see, what have you gotten yourself into? And you showered, okay.
How'd you know?
Only
I shower a
once.
lot. I shower like 5 times a day. I just have showers all day. It's so hot, you know.
Oh, that's right. It's your summer.
And it clears you. It clears you too.
I'm freezing here. Let's see.
Yeah, I've actually got an easy blanket on.
Yeah.
That's how cold it is here.
I'm not much of a winter person, you know.
Do you feel like you have somebody inside?
Well, I don't know, but my dream last night, there was a girl talking or something else. So I don't know.
You haven't got any insects, though.
Oh wow. Yeah, I feel like I'm just getting over that infection, which was a parasite, you know, like physical, but then also the astral. Feel in my stomach though, like my throat, my stomach. Like, that's pretty good though if there's nothing there.
I feel like there's something hiding. I felt something and now I can't find it. Peekaboo. Come on. It's a shapeshifter.
I don't feel that bad though.
Hmm?
I don't feel dark.
No.
Not demonic.
It keeps hiding. Again, doesn't give me a chance to analyze it for very long. It's jumping in and out of you. So I don't know if you feel that.
Yeah, I can usually if I feel a headache, maybe that's when I feel the headache. That's it. Hey, 'cause I was feeling it.
So you thought you had a dream about a girl, but it really wasn't a girl. It's an it. It shapeshifts.
I was protecting it. I was protecting the girl from people.
Yeah, because you're a guy and you're a straight guy. So if you were gay, it would have said a nice, gay man.
Ah, yeah. So it's
whatever
like
you're attracted to, he would have done. It would have done whatever you're attracted to.
It's like a trickster.
Yeah, it's definitely a trickster.
It didn't feel like that.
Not human. This thing.
Yeah, in Astro, you like connecting with loads of beings.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like I just wander.
Like the gift of the flannel with them all. You remind me of the actor in Guardians of the Galaxy, and he likes to talk to them all. And I'm Star-Lord. You're Star-Lord in Astro.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. I just wander talking to everyone. I have no boundaries, and I take people for rides and I drive people around and
Yeah, the Uber driver in Astral.
Yeah, and I ingest a lot of things. Like I feel like I think I was like smoking something last night.
Hello.
He froze.
He was going to tell us the truth, and it stopped.
There he is. You froze.
So what were you smoking last night? Was that in Astro?
What were you smoking?
Yeah, I was smoking weed. So I feel like I was high when I woke up. I felt pretty high.
So you were dream smoking weed?
Yeah. And I don't smoke. I haven't smoked any weed for a long time, and I don't drink. But I was smoking weed. That's not funny enough. And I was going to turn it into an oil. So I don't know how to do any of that. So it could be help, like trying to heal me, but I don't know. I get very affected by a lot of things. I feel like I get affected a lot about substances. So I don't really do them because I get so affected by it.
Yeah.
Nothing affects me on that sort. Apart from once I had magic mushrooms, and my mate looked like the bloke in Beetlejuice with his long neck.
Whoa.
That's a bit weird. In Holland, obviously.
Mushrooms are pretty healing, aren't they? Though, like they get rid of your programs, kind of thing.
Yeah, you just got to be careful what vibration you're in when you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
you don't want to be in a low vibration when you start that, or you're going to go.
I don't do any of that stuff. I can't even smoke pot. Pot and I don't like each other. I haven't done it
Not for you.
30, 40 years.
Oh, you're still on it now, Deb. You've had a 40-year trip.
That's right. Yeah, you can just activate it naturally anyway.
No, it's pot. It's like I took acid. Pot does that to me.
Like allergic reaction kind of thing.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, we don't like each other, so we just avoid each other.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It just shows you how different we all are. Some people can do things, some people can't.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, and this, pot from 40 years ago, it wasn't placed like it is now. I don't know what they do to it now, but it's legal here. Yeah. It's legal in Arizona. So you can get pretty it does me no good. Yeah, you can grow your own and everything here. So.
Well, I know CBD oil's pretty good. Like, would be good. I never had it before, but I hear good things about it. CBD oil, like the full spectrum one, the one that has all the THC, and then the other one.
I've heard it gets rid of cancer, doesn't it?
But you don't have all the pesticides, and you don't have all the other stuff in it that, you know, obviously it's got to be made clean, you know, pure.
Yeah, there's a guy my son knows in Las Vegas that has all of that stuff, and we can pretty much get it for free if we need it.
Yeah, it's good to meditate with, I suppose. Like meditate. A lot of people can't meditate. You know,
I've never used it, so.
Yeah, you don't need it. It's not. You don't need it.
No, we have Phil. There's our full spectrum. Full spectrum.
Full spectrum. Well, yeah, you can call it all in, can't you? You can call anything in. Like if everything's within us, we can call it in. You know, I am the mushroom. I am the CBD. I can be it. You know, like
well,
we don't need it.
You can channel the energies of it. So someone said that they wanted some because they knew someone who had full cancer, and I said, "Oh, it takes me 24 hours to get it made." so I can get hold of it if I really wanted to, but at the end of the day, it doesn't do that for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was in Edinburgh, Scotland, Edinburgh. You can imagine Sabrine, and everyone was absolutely sky. It did nothing for me. Absolutely did nothing for me.
Wow,
that's a waste of money doing
that. It is. It's very expensive. I know that. If you can
channel it in, it's free. I think what it is, if you can get it inside very easily, then you can get stoned very easily. But if you can't get it inside, then all of a sudden your brain has got locks, so it doesn't affect you as much.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got to kind of allow it. Or
what a subject. So, what are you doing with the trick? What are we doing with the trickster? You might like.
Well, did you find him?
No,
I didn't do that with him. I'm too tired. I'll see what I can do. Let me find him.
He's back inside him again while we were talking. Oh, he's gone.
I'm going to get.
He's in my house, maybe.
I'm going to create a portal in your house. I'll send him to Orion. For a minute, then he tried to be you. 2 years. The only thing is, one's a bit 4D-ish and one's 3D.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Did we get rid of the portals in his place? You gotta have portals there.
Yeah, I got rid of the trickster.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I created a portal and just kicked him in, and then closed it. So yeah, how did he get there? You did it in dream space, didn't you?
Yeah, because he said he had a dream about this woman.
So you would have been in your subconscious sort of thing, or in astral.
Were you in astral again?
Yeah.
He brought you back.
You keep picking up these people, these things.
It's probably my purpose, you know? Like, it's probably my purpose. I'm going to figure out how to create boundaries or something, and
or
I don't know.
Kick them off, kick them to the curb, man.
The thing is, that being wasn't horrible, nasty, evil.
No, it wasn't.
That's why I kicked it into Orion, because I can't kill someone that hasn't done anything wrong. Well, it's wrong, but it hasn't done anything evil.
Well, Orion wouldn't be the best place either, though, eh?
It can mess the reptilians up, shape-shifting, mess them up. I don't mind. They messed my life up enough times.
It's a pretty fun place to be.
The cleaning afterwards is difficult.
So I don't have any more, there's no more, implants and, AI.
I don't feel anything.
No.
Wow. So I feel like I've had everything. I've had implants, I've had parasites. I don't feel like I'll ever get anything anymore. I feel like I've been through it now. You guys have
He had a
assisted me.
cockroach, he's had a big moth.
Moth, like a frog.
Now you got a
in my throat.
Yeah.
Trickster. I've had a person inside me now. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a person. Yeah, it's a person in your eye.
You're a party goer in Astra.
Yeah. And I was sacrificed in a volcano, very slowly. That was pretty crazy. I feel like maybe it's just all coming up, timelines too. When all the timelines are merging.
You're so popular.
Maybe I have to go through it all. I just feel like I have to go through it all, but not again. I won't manifest it again.
Yeah.
I think what you had today wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't. Yeah.
I feel pretty good.
You could have probably lived with that.
Yeah, but living with myself is hard enough.
You probably have some cracking dreams.
Yeah, I feel like I've been taken. It's not me. It's just I go wherever,
You're good. Good today.
Thank you, guys. Yeah.
You're welcome.
I think I'm the last person, so Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you too.
I'll give you one card. I'm getting tired.
Okay. Stop.
Yeah, you gotta in Astra play like on the inner child or play like a child? Yeah, you gotta have joy on your journey. But you probably have loads of joy on your journey, so I don't know why you got that one.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe even a different way. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Gotta go spend time with your family.
Yeah.
Enjoy
probably.
yourself.
I'm gonna go lie in the sun.
I am sorry. I have missed Gabrielle.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Ryan. We'll see you after the new year.
Thank you. Take it easy.
Christmas.
See ya.
Enjoy
Thank
your
you.
party.
Yeah, I will. You too, guys.
Thanks. Hello, Gabrielle.
Hello. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Hi.
It's good to see you. I was hoping if you could do a healing scan for me.
The scan?
Oh,
Scan?
Yeah, pretty please.
Feel like see one of those staples in her lower back. You see it?
No, I'm just going to set Bob off. Where are they coming from?
I don't know.
Really, I see. You feel that energy get Gabrielle or Gabriel?
Yeah, I feel like it's going on my back, lower back.
I don't feel a portal in the house. Did you go someplace new this week?
I went over to Vaughn's house. I went to the grocery store. I think that's the only places that I've been.
Did you go anywhere that you felt some funky energy?
I mean, pretty much anytime I'm not at home, I'm questioning. You know what I'm saying? I tend to feel drained when I go out.
How do you feel?
I feel I've got more energy. What is up with these staples? Is it the new implants that they're doing?
There's nothing attached to it. There's nothing showing that there's anything that it just looks like a plastic staple. It doesn't look like it's transmitting anything. There's nothing showing.
You don't know where it's coming
from? It just looks like it's causing pain.
I've boosted your auric field anyway to stop you feeling drained when you go out.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
I think I took some
But,
I took some energy off your neck. Have you got pain on your neck?
Yeah, that's generally, I feel like that's where my tension is. Like it tends to build there. Yeah, that weight of the world syndrome. I think when I looked at that spiritually, I was saying something like that. So release, ground more. That's definitely been coming up.
You know what these look like?
Did you see?
You know when you put down cable wire and they staple it, it looks like that, but only wider.
Tacks, electric tack, cable tacks.
Yeah, that's what they look like, but they put it at like the bottom of their back, like just above the tailbone.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like wider.
Gotcha. Like the clips, it kind of reminds me of like how they put the Christmas lights in.
Yeah, wider and flatter. It's like flatter, but that's what it looks like. And it doesn't have any electronics. It doesn't have anything inside it. It just looks like, okay, let me just give her like an inch in her back. Like, let me just staple that there.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, it's not connected to anything.
And press stop. Say stop.
Yeah, stop.
And there's nothing to identify where it came from. You feel like that too?
I'm not sure.
Look after your body, physical body that is. And you've got someone called Michael behind you. I'm not quite sure who he is.
Oh, Michael.
He's making his presence now.
He just does that. He just does that to annoy him, you know. Michael's.
So we'll pop my neck a little bit.
That neck pain should be gone.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It felt good because it was like everything was loose. It just went into place when I did that. It's like after you get a massage, it kind of just loosens everything up.
Here.
I know. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thanks.